got that phone.
Hey, you guys, welcome back. Welcome back. Happy Sunday, everybody. Okay, so welcome, Lisa. Hey, only one, Mika, Lisa Howard. Welcome. What is going on, everybody? Hit the like button as you come in, please. Please hit that like button. Share this video. So today we're going to talk about a couple of things regarding Miss Kelly Price. Okay. This is a lot. I mean, every time we turn around, it's something different being said, I don't even know what to think anymore. This is really getting weird by the day, every day. I had to pour me a drink. Yes, on a Sunday, I had to pour me a drink. I was watching Larry Reid, okay, and he put out some more tea. Of course, he got the connects to the gospel people, the gospel industry. He got all the connects with them, honey. Yes, so he gets information regarding the gospel community usually before anybody. Okay, so yes, let me open my window. It's a beautiful day. My curtains. Yes, okay. That's better. Natural sunlight. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's get into these situations. There was some information that came out regarding, hey, everyone. Hey, Riding Walk Scooter. Hey, girl. Okay, so there was some information put out about the alleged fiance. According to someone pulled up some receipts stating that they were married, actually. So apparently Kelly Price, and Daryl Crump Jr. Got married back in November of 2020. Okay, so that is the tea right there. So apparently nobody knew that they were married. I guess they eloped because it did say that they got married in Vegas. So, child, it's a lot. It's a lot going on. Apparently, the boyfriend or fiance/husband has a history of being a stalker and physically abusive. Okay, so I don't know. Someone said they spotted them in Vegas around the time that they got married, November 2020, and stated that there was kind of an aggressive behavior towards Kelly when they saw them eating at some restaurant in Vegas around the time that they allegedly got married. Okay, and excuse me because I have allergies today. My allergies are acting a fool. My son had a football game yesterday. The pollen had to have been super high because, child, I could not breathe the first part of the day. I could barely breathe. Okay, so I've been putting Vicks on my nose and stuff all day, all morning, all afternoon. So I finally got a little bit of relief, and I said, let me go live and let's talk about this and see what the people got to say. I'm going to play a few clips of some things that have come out as of today. Okay, I just gave y'all a little bit of info on the alleged boyfriend, fiance/husband of Kelly Price. All right, it's a lot. Shout out to Larry Reid for getting all these updates. Shout out to you. Okay, yes. All right. So Nicci Gilbert, if you guys don't know who Nicci Gilbert is, she is the person in the middle of the screen. She was a member of the R&B group called Brownstone. I know y'all remember. If you in your 20s, or you might not remember, I don't know, 80s babies, I'm sure you know, and 70s, 60s, whatever. Okay. So anyway, this is Nicci Gilbert. Her and Kelly Price were on the show R&B Divas together a few years ago, along with Kiki Wyatt and a few other girls, Lil Mo, and I can't think of the other girls' names right now. But hey, I know that's right. Yes, welcome. Hit the like button, please. Hit the like button. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. So apparently, Kelly Price called Nicci Gilbert today or last night. There is a clip. I'm going to play it. It's from Instagram from Nicci Gilbert. Okay. She says she spoke with Kelly Price. She spoke with Kelly Price, not a family member, not her sister, not her kids, but Nicci Gilbert says she spoke to Kelly Price. So according to Nicci, Kelly is fine. Now, if my sister been missing all this time and she called her homegirl before she called me, yeah, we're gonna have a problem. Anyway, you guys, let me play this clip real quick, child, so y'all can see what Nicci said. Let me share my screen. This is crazy. People are going in. The people are upset with Kelly Price. Some people are upset. Some people are still wondering if Nicci is telling the truth. If this is just, if people are saying, is this a publicity stunt? Is she trying to sell records? Is Kelly Price trying to get money? Like, people just have all of these different things that they're, concerned. Like, people are just confused at this point. Okay. So I'm just trying to bring you guys up to date in case you did not catch Larry Reid. All right, so here's the clip of Nicci Gilbert talking about Kelly. Let's see.
Hey guys, I hope all is well. I just wanted to jump in here real quick to say first, happy Sunday. And second, I have spoken with Kelly Price. She called me last night. We had a very extensive conversation. I'm not going to share the details right now because I feel like Kelly should speak when she's ready. But Kelly is fine. She's not on a ventilator. She's not a hostage. She is healing from COVID. It was indeed Kelly. And if you're like me and you're really concerned about her, I hope that this does your heart good to know that our sister is A-okay. So that is all. We're still talking Missing Girls, the BMF premiere, and of course, I'm going to share my thoughts on what I've learned from this situation and how we can all grow and evolve tonight at 10:30 on She Speaks Live. The link is in my bio. Yeah, but Kelly's good. All right. Peace and love. Hey guys, I hope all is well. I just wanted to jump in here real quick to say first, happy Sunday. And second, I have spoken with Kelly Price.
Welcome,
she called me last night. We had a very extensive conversation. I'm not going to share the details right now because I feel like Kelly should speak when she's ready. But Kelly is fine. She's not on a ventilator. She's not a hostage. She is healing from COVID. It was indeed Kelly. And if you're like me and you're really concerned about her, I hope that this does your heart good to know that our sister is A-okay. So that is all. We're still talking Missing Girls, the BMF premiere, and of course, I'm going to share my thoughts on what I've learned from this situation and how we can all grow and evolve tonight at 10:30 on She Speaks Live. The link is in my bio. Yeah, but Kelly's good. All right.
All right, y'all. So Nicci said that Kelly is good, and she's waiting on Kelly to come out and say something on her own. Now, my issue with all of this so far, okay, before we even get into what happened on the Larry Reid show, that's a whole nother cup of tea, okay? A hot cup of tea happened over there. But, child, my thing is, she seemed, or at least a few months ago, maybe it's been longer than that, I saw her doing a live video with her son. They seemed super close to me. Super close. The way that they were interacting and, talking to each other, joking and having fun. Why hasn't the son said anything? Why hasn't, I just don't know. I don't understand any of this. I would be talking to my kids, even if I don't talk to my sister. Because I know sometimes I have a sister, I have a brother. We don't always get along. We don't always get along. We don't always agree. Look, I'm petty. I have blocked my sister and my brother before from my phone. I'm real petty like that. Real petty. Okay. But if I found out that one of my siblings had the 19, I would have to talk to them. We all BS aside, and especially if they were in intensive care at one point, I'll BS aside. I need to talk to my brother or my sister or whoever, that family member is. You know what I'm saying? Like, we grew up very close. So we're like, me and my sister are like, I don't know, 2.5 years apart. My brother and I are like 3.5 years apart. Hey, Cassandra. Hey, Lisa D Delights. Hey, Coco. Thank you, girl. I'm still stuffy a little bit, but I had to come out here and talk to y'all. Okay, y'all know I didn't talk to y'all yesterday, so I had to come today. And I got some tea, so I was like, okay. Yes, okay. Please hit the thumbs up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so Nicci said that she spoke to Kelly. Everything is fine, okay? Then she promotes her show tonight about women and girls being missing and things of that sort, okay? Listen, I don't know. Look, she needs to communicate with her kids. Yes, at least communicate with your kids. Y'all hit the like button, share the video, please. She needs to communicate with her kids. And I know sometimes you can have like a friend or a best friend that you talk to more than your own siblings, because I have a best friend that I talk to more than my own siblings. But I'm still going to keep my family in the loop when something is going on with me. You know what I'm saying? Yes, come through, Hot Toddy, yes. Okay, so let's get to this part. Now, Larry Reed Live, shout out to him. He just did a show a few minutes ago. And Kelly's sister called in again. Sean Ray Price called in again. Shout out to wait a minute. Okay, shout out to Sean Ray Price, Kelly Price's sister, Larry Reed. Okay, she came back on his show today, just a few minutes ago. Larry Reed seems to be over and done and tired with this whole situation, okay? I'm going to play a clip of him speaking about Kelly Price and bringing on her sister, okay? So we're going to watch that and see what happens. Let's take a look. Let me put my banner up in case people, try to, because people like to copyright people and all of that. And I'm not trying to steal. This is just used for entertainment and educational purposes. So shout out to Larry Reed, okay? All right, you don't think the sister is convinced? I don't know. Let's watch it. Let's watch it. Let's see what happens. Hold on, let me see. All right, here we go.
Okay, Shandray. Yes. Am I saying your name right? It's Shandray. Shandray. Okay, darn. I looked it up. Okay, well, I'm so glad to have you here. And thank you so much for trusting me and the platform to not play with your words, not play with your story, and take your heart serious. One of the things I could tell in talking to you was that you was authentically concerned about your sister's welfare. What is the main reason you were so concerned about her welfare?
Because none of the family have heard from Kelly in well over a month. She recently suffered COVID and suffered pretty bad. She was hospitalized. And so when different family members and very close friends started contacting me, asking me, have I heard from Kelly? They haven't heard from Kelly the last time they heard from Kelly. Well, of course, anybody is going to get worried. And so, I mean, I did, first of all, that's my sister. Y'all know her as a celebrity. That's my sister. And it's just she and I left. That's it. We lost our mom. We lost our younger sister 6 years prior. In between, we've lost our grandparents. We have a small family. It's just she and I. And so I did what anybody else would do. I went to the authorities. I conducted a well check. Nothing. Nothing. We've been I mean, not just me, her children, the family, period. We've been trying to contact her and not heard anything. And so, of course, I'm going to be concerned about my sister.
How often, what I want to know is how often did you guys communicate? How often were you in communication? Because it's been said that
Hey,
okay, you guys didn't talk all the time. So if you didn't hear from her for a month, that's not out of the ordinary. So is it that you guys, is that true?
No.
It's not
no,
true.
No,
Okay,
we may not talk on the phone, but we'll text each other. We're going to send each other texts. I know that she's busy, and I have my life as well, but we're going to always communicate. But then for none of the family, I mean, it just went dark. And so, you know, I just received this message from Nicci Gilbert a little bit earlier saying that she did speak with Kelly extensively. I haven't talked to Nicci as of yet. I'm waiting to hear from her. But because Nicci and I have advocated together, I'm trusting Nicci's word. She said she spoke to my sister, okay. So I have not, but Nicci said that she did. I'm still waiting to have a conversation with Nicci though.
Have you talked to the children? Have the children actually talked to her? Because it's been alleged that the children actually received a phone call from a Hollywood executive. And it's speculated whether it was from Lee Daniels or Mona Scott, or it was some executive called one of the children, and the children told the local news here that they had spoke with their mom, but actually they just took the word of a Hollywood executive. Is that true?
Now, when I spoke to my niece told me she had not spoken to her mother. She had not seen her mother. And my niece had not contacted me as of yet to tell me whether she has personally spoken to her mother. So, and I haven't heard anything again from my family members, from my aunts or anyone. No one has contacted me and told me that they've heard anything from Kelly.
What is one of the ages of the children?
Her daughter's 27 and her son is 29.
Okay, so when we say children, these are adults. What is
Yeah.
Are they consistently normally dealing with their mom over there to the house? Or?
The kids are grown, y'all, so they're out and doing their own thing. They're adults, but still, I still feel like she should speak to at least her children. What's up, Boy Stop Capping? Hey, Earth Angel, what's going on? I feel you, Earth Angel. I feel you on that comment. All right, look, I already know. People call me a conspiracy theorist all the time, but hey, it is what it is.
Or they're estranged? What's the relationship?
My nephew lives in California, so he's not local. My niece lives here, and so she sees her mom when she sees her, but she speaks, you know, the same way I do, via text, message, that way. But she just went dark, like a month and a half, but like nothing from. We couldn't hear from her, so I was concerned, especially.
That is so, like, when she says she went, like, when she says that Kelly Price just went dark like a month or so ago, that just gives me chills. Like, what does that mean? What do you mean she went dark? Like, what the hell is going on? This is weird. How do you not talk to your kids or your sister? But you call up a friend, allegedly.
With her going through COVID, I mean, I started thinking the worst. Lord, what if my sister passed? Lord, you know, when you don't hear, and everybody starts reaching out to me, and I'm like, oh my God, please don't let nothing happen to my sister, you know. So, I mean, I'm waiting to hear from Nicci. She said she spoke to Kelly.
Okay,
So I have so many questions. You're waiting to hear from Nicci. Like, Nicci, you know the sister is out here worried about her sister. Call her sister. Tell her something. Be like, hey, girl, I talked to your sister. She fine. You know what I'm saying? Everything cool, but what? Like, I don't know.
why do you take Nicci's word and not take the Hollywood executive, the publicist that allegedly call you? What is it about the relationship you have with Nicci that make you take her word and say, okay, my sister is okay?
Well, because Nicci is the one who contacted me. Because different ones in Hollywood, they were, you know, Kelly's, you know, Hollywood friends, they were all concerned and
Be careful with Hollywood friends, baby. Be careful. You don't have friends in Hollywood.
and contacted Nicci. And then Nicci told me that my niece had been talking with her as well, so she wanted to talk to me. And we got together and we started, you know, she told me, you know, have you heard? And I told her, no, I haven't heard from my sister. The family haven't heard from, and she said, and she did the same thing from, you know, all of their executive friends. So we all were on the same level with being concerned with Kelly. And so she said, I'm gonna, you know, partner with you and we're gonna get to the bottom of this. We're gonna find Kelly. You know, so that's the connection there. And I want to say thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Nicci Gilbert, because she's just such a beautiful soul. She contacted me.
Okay.
See, and I'm going deeper. What if Nicci, let me be careful with how I say this, because you know. Okay, what if Nicci was coerced into telling the public that she talked to Kelly just to get people to calm down? We don't know that. We don't know, y'all. We don't know. Kelly, who's to say that she really talked to Kelly? She could have been threatened by y'all know who, the higher ups. Okay, to tell everybody that Kelly is cool. I don't know. That's just, see, this is, now that I'm listening back to this, my mind is processing different things. My mind is processing different things. At first, I'm thinking, oh, okay, yeah, she just being a diva. Because we all know that Kelly Price has the capability of being a diva. If you watch the show R&B Divas, we have all seen that. My thing is, until we see or hear from Kelly, we don't really know what's going on. We can't go by he say, she say. That's not how this thing works. Because if we go back and look, to me, now that my brain is kind of waking up a little bit, because I've been in the bed all day trying to recover from my allergies, she looks worried. She does not look okay to me. Nicci, I'm talking about Nicci Gilbert. I could be reaching, but this is just what's in my spirit right now. Okay. I don't know, but let's continue to watch. This is getting crazy. Okay.
There's so many things I want to ask. First of all, let's make this clear for all of everybody that's watching. Nicci has talked to Kelly Price.
Allegedly.
Sean Ray has not talked to Kelly Price. As far as Sean Ray knows, Kelly Price has not spoken to her children.
I need another drink.
As well. But Kelly Price has contacted allegedly Nicci and a few other people, her publicist that alleges that they spoke with her on FaceTime. Their relationship, Kelly and Nicci and her family, there is communication that was going on prior to all of this fiasco. So this is the reason why her disappearing was concerning. And on top of that, the COVID scare, because let's be very clear, Kelly Price had a very severe case of COVID, and it's been alleged by family members that Kelly herself, did not think she was going to make it. And I also heard, and this is alleged, that she's actually in lung therapy and cannot sing, and her right lung is not working properly. So the level of COVID is serious. So COVID did play into this, but as I suspected, family drama, and also alongside the family drama, I said that Kelly, when it came to how she dealt, there was something going on there. And the third thing that is still a concern for me as a commentator is the new husband, and why the family did not know that this is her husband now. They had to find that out.
How come nobody knew that this woman was married? That's another thing that's weird. It's the helly weird people for me and the husband. Maybe the husband is her handler. Follow me. If you know, you know. Okay? That's as far as I can go with that on this platform. I don't know. But this is weird. How come your family didn't know you was married? And you've been married over a year, well, almost a year. Because allegedly, they got married in November of last year. It is now September, about to be October. So, why your family didn't know you was married? Let me read some of the comments. Yes, I'm confused too. It is crazy. I wonder if she's estranged from her sister at this time, and what if she's actually not being honest? What do you mean being honest? I'm gonna have y'all call in. I hope y'all ready. Cause I have questions too. We gotta talk about this thing. Hey Virginia. Hey, I know that's right. Hey everybody, welcome. Elizabeth Brady, Kia, y'all keep on making comments. We gotta figure this thing out. We gotta use our God-given brains because we're not getting clear information. Everything is so vague. You know, like what's really going on? But anyway, let's keep watching. Let me rewind a little bit so we can. Oh my God. Mika, girl, stop playing. You can talk. Well, was Kelly in the current state of the underground world to qualify for a handler without going deep in that hole? I don't know. I'm going to just say this. I've been doing a little research on Kelly Price in the last couple of days. Okay. She has worked with a lot of big names. P. Diddy, he's the one who put her on, basically. She has worked with Mariah Carey. Her and her sister has both done background vocals for Mariah Carey. She has also worked with whom? R. Kelly, who is about to be possibly set free. So I don't know if this is God, I can't say the things I want to say on this platform. All I'm going to say is people sacrifice people to get what they want or get where they're trying to go, if that makes sense. I can't say it exactly how I want to say it, but there's so many different angles you could go with this. There's so many different angles, but I have to be careful on this platform. Okay. Anyway, let's keep watching. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. Y'all get what I'm saying. Okay? Y'all get it. I'm looking at y'all comments.
Into this, but as I suspected, family drama And also, alongside the family drama, I said that Kelly, when it came to how she dealt, there was something going on there. And the third thing that is still a concern for me as a commentator is the new husband. And why the family did not know that this is her husband now. They had to find that out on my show. Even the people that worked around her did not know that she married him. So what is going on with Kelly Price as a person to where she's not communicating with people that work with her, people that are her family members, her children? Now we're looking, at least me, I'm looking at her and saying, what in the whole hell in the heaven is wrong with you, Kelly? To where you're not communicating with people. What were you going through psychologically, mentally, where you wanted to disappear and appear to many people for a long period of time that you are not present? How selfish are you, actually? And I'm sorry, I know you want to come out of bag on me because that's your sister. But how selfish are you to do this to the fans in the comment section? You only I'm getting turned up, I can hear. In the comment section, you only responding back to folk that are talking negative concerning your darn system. You ain't even contacted you, so you can't come out here and tell us you ain't call your family because your family and you got problems and it's all them. You ain't moving like a sister. You're not even moving like a caring human being. How come you ain't came out here and said something to your fans? Clearly the whole world cares about you.
Yes, come on, Larry. Come on.
There's something psychologically to where you're depressed and you can't really understand and discern and perceive that people actually care about you, and you coming out here like this here, you looking some kind of strange to me. That's that, and I'm not just taking up for Shan Ray because she was wrong, I tell her too, but I think that Kelly Price is dead wrong and is a spoiled brat.
See, that's the other side. Some people saying she is dead wrong, being a diva, being a spoiled brat, being this, being that, but we still don't know that. We still don't, not to discredit what he's saying, but there is possibly another side to this whole thing. There is possibly another side to this that we can't even, if you don't think deeper and go a little bit down the rabbit hole, you might miss it. Stacey Voice, welcome. She says, Kelly Price does not like everybody in her business. She's very private, period. Right, I understand that. But Kelly Price, even though she's private, she is also very vocal on her platform. If you go to Kelly Price's Instagram page, she posts at least once a week up until she announced that she had the 19. So this is why everybody is concerned and wondering what is really going on. Does that make sense? Okay, let's keep listening to Larry Reid go in and go off.
And acting like a diva and a drama queen, and I still ain't came out here. And you really went to the darn cops and told.
Yes, Mika, I heard about that. Yes. Did you hear that she showed up to a meeting with shades as she lives after an altercation with the husband in a public, in public a day or so before? Yes. They were in Vegas, I believe, shortly after they eloped. Allegedly.
Oh, them that you alive and well to get your name off the list.
Please hit the like button, please, y'all.
Who working around Kelly Price where they let this kind of diva attitude and this kind of going on just happen? And she's supposed to be a representation of us, the church, and saved. And on Sunday best, you need to get saved. Now, I'm so sorry, Sean Ray. That was a Larry Live rant. We can go back to the conversation. I'm sorry. All right. So, Sean Ray, what are you going to do with this estranged relationship? Are you going to put yourself back into this kind of neglect and rejection with Kelly Price?
Kelly, I love you. I love you. You know the family loves you. I don't know what to think. I'm pulling out. I'm pulling out of this whole situation right now. I thank everyone, you all who've been trying to help find her. All I
Man,
want
is y'all, can y'all see what's going on still? It shows that it's still working fine for me. Can y'all see what's going on? Are y'all frozen? Are y'all frozen or not? Let me know. Are y'all frozen? I want to make sure that nobody's frozen. Before we go on. No? Can y'all, maybe y'all should go out and go back in. Go out and come back in. Nobody's frozen. Okay, everybody cool. A couple of people are frozen. Just go out and come back in. Yes, we're definitely praying for Kelly. Absolutely. Because we still really don't know what's going on, even though Nicci Gilbert has come forth and said she spoke with Kelly Price. Okay. 5G conspiracy. Lord have mercy. Jesus. Okay, so it seems like everybody's cool. All right, let's continue.
we can do is just pray. I love my sister. She knows I love her. She knows the family loves her. She knows that we're here for her. But my nerves are shot. I just, if Nikki said she heard from her, then she heard from her. I don't, my nerves are shot.
Well, let me tell you this, Sean Ray, and we'll never know exactly how you feel as a sister. Y'all blood. But we fans, we spend our money, we pay attention, we support, we stream. Why the hell she ain't said nothing to us? I mean, because we where your bag come from. Your family gonna love you even when you broke. But we not gonna love you. You treating us wrong, and we see you moving funny. I mean, granted, you're talented. We love you. You gave us the whole. I'm booked. I mean, you're a meme 159 times a day. But we can listen to another singer. We ain't got to listen to you. And you're not handling not just your family, you're not handling those that you get your money from proper. Am I talking crazy? I mean, don't you say nothing, Sean. This me. Because you ain't said nothing negative. Only thing you've only said positivity about Kelly. And in my mind, I've been thinking there will be some cuss words. Because this isn't proper treatment. And it's embarrassing. As you the sister, people, it looks as though some people coming at you and you just a concerned sister. Can you tell us how the nature of the good times about your relationship, you and Kelly, so people can understand that y'all are sisters?
Yeah, grew up together. I mean, I'm the oldest out of the three of us. Now it's just two of us. I mean, she and I, we can talk. We've always talked about stuff that we can never talk with anyone else about because we're sisters. We can be who we are with each other because we are sisters. I know that, we all have our separate lives, different people that, that love us and friends and stuff, but we are always sisters regardless of anything. And
y'all work
we
together
make
in the
it
industry?
so hard. I don't know. This is not kept. I don't know what is happening here, but this is horrible.
Didn't y'all work?
I feel so bad for her sister, even though they have an estranged relationship. It's very clear because if I seen my sister going on these different platforms, crying and carrying on about me, even if we was not on good terms, I would have to call my sister and say, girl, chill out. I'm still mad at you for whatever reason. But girl, I'm good or I'm not good. I would have to tell my sister something. If not my sister, at least my kids. I'm sorry. I would have to. My thing is, where is the husband? Why hasn't even the husband said anything? Because once you become married, that should be the first person of contact. I know, at least for me it is. That's my first person. I put my husband information on everything. If something happened to me, call him. You see what I'm saying? Hey, come on, somebody. You see, like, it's like, why haven't you, at least if you don't want to come out yourself, have a family member come out and convince us at least that they talked to you? Because Nicci Gilbert, to me, was not convincing. To me. I don't know. And then she promotes her business.
Say first, happy Sunday. And second, I have spoken with Kelly Price. She called me last night. We had a very extensive conversation. I'm not going to share the details right now because I feel like Kelly should speak when she's ready. But Kelly is fine. She's not on a ventilator. She's not a hostage. She is healing from COVID. It was indeed Kelly. And if you're like me and you're really concerned about her, I hope that this does your heart good to know that our sister is A-okay. So that is all. We're still talking Missing Girls, the BMF premiere, and of course, I'm going to share my thoughts on what I've learned from this situation and how we can all grow and evolve tonight at 10:30 on She Speaks Live.
And then there's what? A promotion.
All right.
There's a promotion. There's also
I hope all
there's
is
a
well. I just want
promotion.
to jump in here.
There's a promotion after she speaks on the fact that she spoke to Kelly. No shade. I understand there's always a business, not always, but a lot of times with this. Look, like even for me, even though I care about Kelly, of course I want to get a click and a view, of course, as well. I'm not gonna sit up here in front like I didn't come on here and act like I didn't want a click and a view. I'm not gonna sit up here in front like that. You see what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I just feel like Nicci is not very convincing. Okay? And then we have the sister up here. Like, what's really going on? She doesn't seem convinced to me. Because she basically said, well, if Nicci said she talked to her, she talked to her. I'm pretty much done with it. But you, as a sister, you can't be done with it because that's your sister. You can't be done with it. You can say you're done with it, but you're not done with it. Because that's your sister at the end of the day, and you want to hear from her. Oh my God, this is crazy.
Yeah, but I was told that you guys work together in the music industry, singing together, even back with Mariah Carey. Is that true?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The Price sisters. Oh yeah. We grew up singing together. Yes. Yes. Broke into the. We've always, like I said, been gospel singers, but of course, broke into the secular industry together, working with George Michael, Mariah. They can Google it and find out. You know, always work together, but you know, I don't know what's going on with my sister.
Right. Let me say this and put this in more perspective. You know, because this platform is fought for women, children, LGBT, hundreds of thousands of dollars raised. I can't even begin to tell you people that have dealt with weight loss issues, suicide behind the scenes, because this is a ministry, the NBA Network. Larry Live is an entertainment show. But so I love people, but I will call you out on your bullshit. And this is some bullshit, Kelly Price. I'm looking at how the son was summoned to Atlanta because he thought his mama was going to die. A friend of Kelly flew them in, and then he see her at the hospital one day, and then the next day she prematurely checked out of the hospital.
What?
With the new.
Whoa! Wait, see, I didn't know that. So the son came to the hospital the day before she was released or fled from the hospital. This is getting more weird. I didn't hear that part.
Husband that nobody knew she was married to. And then he kept the children up out the house. When they find out the children in the house, because allegedly Kelly gave the key to the daughter, then he pops off. This is bad behavior for somebody that do not say they saved and a Christian. This even for what the church would call an infidel, this is unacceptable, horrible behavior. And then she pick up and move from Atlanta to California with her new husband. Y'all didn't know she was moving. But then some people in the industry did. But the family did not know. The hell is this? Did you know? Have you found out more about your sister's whereabouts, what happened leading up to her disappearance? You've learned it here from Larry Reed Live, and you didn't learn it from your sister, correct?
Right, I learned it from here. That's right. From Larry Reed.
And I guess that should be good from a Larry Live standpoint. But from you being family, I know how I feel. I always tell everybody around me, don't never let somebody come tell me something about you that you ain't told me yourself.
That's right.
Yes.
It's an injury.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
It almost feels like you've been betrayed.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes.
So I want to ask you a question, because I know how Black folk do in Black families and Black women. Black women are the most forgiving creature on the face of the earth.
You better say that. Yes, we are. You better say it.
And I'm not telling you that you're wrong if you decide to. Because at some point in time, Kelly gonna need y'all.
Mm-hmm.
What are you gonna do? If she call you right now and say, you know, Sean Ray, I will listen to Larry Live and he right. I don't like him, but he right. Forgive me, I'm sorry. I should at least told you something. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna forgive her, but we still gonna have a long conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Because we need to know where you at with your thought patterns. I really thought that I lost my sister. Lost her physically because she was so sick. And then no one could hear from her. I'm the spokesperson for our little small family, but we were all in a panic state. So of course I'm gonna forgive her, but there's gonna be some strong conversations with this.
Yeah, and that's why I said what I said in front of you, because I didn't know where your head was. Like I said, the whole time I've been talking to you, you only spoke positive, like y'all had, and I was feeling a little sideways. But because I wanted to at least influence you having a conversation with her that was real. Of course, your family forgive. That's the whole Christian thing to do. And your blood, you love.
Hey, love,
But
Angel.
sometimes your blood can jack your life up and screw with you and play with you and abuse you and manipulate you in a way that nobody else on the face of the world would, except your twisted blood. So I wanted to at least, say what I said in front of you, in hopes that you would at least express to her, look, this won't cool.
No.
I shouldn't have found out all this online. When there's so many other things I know about you that I could tell that I don't.
Mm-hmm.
You told me so many other secrets that I kept. How come you couldn't tell me you had a new husband? How come you didn't tell me that you decided allegedly to have a concierge doctor to take care of you at the house as opposed to being staying checked into the hospital? Those things she could have shared.
Right. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
In the midst of all of this, one of the main things you wanted to say publicly, I'm going to give you a space to get all of that out of your heart and say everything you need to say. There are 3,525 people that are watching you on YouTube.
Oh, wow.
And on Facebook, there are 3,000 and some people watching. So about 6,000 or 7,000 people that are watching that they can quote from Kelly Price's sister exactly what you want them to know. You got the floor.
First of all, I want to say thank you, Larry. Thank you for helping me advocate to try to find what's going on with my sister. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, to my family. My family's watching as well. I want to thank Nicci Gilbert. I want to thank Gabby Sands. I want to thank Vaughn Alvarez, because we all work together to try to find out what was happening with my sister Kelly. I want to thank you all, the viewers. I want to thank you all the ones that love her and all her fans for advocating and trying to find out as well. Thank you all so much. And Kelly, the only thing I can say is that you know that your family, we love you, but you need to call us. We need to talk.
Come on.
We need to talk.
That's right.
This is too much.
This is crazy. She is begging you to call her. Forget whatever else problems y'all have going on. Just call her.
We've lost everybody almost. And it's just us. And you can love your husband and still love your family too. You know?
That's right. She said that you can love your husband and your family too. That's right.
So much, Larry. I mean, you have such a big heart. And you basically said everything that's been going through my head. I can't say it. But thank you for saying it. Okay? Because you said it to you. And I can tell the people from here not talking before coming on live, he's a man of God. You are a man of God. You know, and I feel it. And I know when you, whatever you said to me, I know that was from God. And I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I know people have their opinions, and I did what anybody else would do if their family assumed to be missing. We tried to get some answers and find our family. So they like it, they don't. I now can sleep at night. I can now sleep at night, knowing that at least Nicci, who was advocating with me, at least she said she talked to Kelly. The rest will be worked out later on. But thank you, Larry. Thank you so much. Thank you, Nicci. Thank you. She said she's okay. I have not heard from her. As far as I know, my family has not heard anything from her. But Nicci said she did. Vaughn said he did. That's all I can do, and I'm just pulling back now. I tried to make sure my sister was not dead, because I was thinking the worst with nobody hearing from her. I'm grateful she's not dead, but it's not okay. You need to contact your family, Kelly. You need to contact your children. You don't want to contact me? Don't contact me. Contact your aunts. But thank you. Thank you so much.
And thank you so much. I'm going to let you go, and I will contact you later. I'm going to continue with the show. God bless you.
God bless you. Thank you.
All right. So that was that. You know, this is, I don't know. This is really weird still to me. I don't know if I'm completely convinced about the fact that Nicci Gilbert talked to Kelly Price, but and I don't know if the sister is completely convinced either. I just think she's kind of going with the thoughts of Larry Reed or whatever, but I'm not sure if nobody really knows. Like, my thing is, why haven't you talked to your kids at least? Y'all can hit the link. I have it pinned at the top. Make sure you answer the poll as well. Let me check the poll. See what's going on with the poll. Y'all can hit the link. Hold on. All right. Okay. The question was in the poll was, is Kelly being a diva? So far, 45% says yes. It keeps moving. Oh, wait. I'm gonna just wait a few minutes till y'all keep voting. Yeah, y'all vote on the poll. In the poll, is Kelly being a diva? Or do you think that Kelly is being held hostage somewhere? Like, seriously, I'm not joking. I'm being dead ass serious. Is Kelly being held hostage somewhere and she can't speak? Is Nicci Gilbert being coerced into making this video that she did on Instagram, telling everybody that Kelly Price is cool. I don't know, but if you watch, hey Crazy Cat Lady, hey Nazia Harrison, welcome everybody. What is going on? Glamorous Me. I hope and pray that Kelly is cool and she's fine. If you guys want to call in and chime in on this topic, please feel free. I'm gonna let me make this before you call in. Be careful of the words that you use. When we use the word COVID, please say the 19 or another word. Or if you say, I don't know, the I word ending with the I, you know, the higher ups, but you just say the higher ups. Don't say, you know, keywords like that. But I don't know if Nicci Gilbert was coerced into telling the public that she spoke to Kelly. We still don't know if she's actually spoken to Kelly. We're just going by what she said. So, you know, it's just one of those things where I just feel like she should have spoken with her family, at least her children. If not anybody else, her kids at least, right? At least your kids. Hi, Denise. At least her LSJ Digital, welcome. At least your kids. I could see if they were like babies to where they don't understand what's going on in the world and life. But her kids are 29 and 27 years old. They are grown. You can call them and be like, hey, son, hey, daughter, I'm good. I just need time to myself. I really don't want to be in the public eye right now. And I'm just over here healing. And yeah, just that. You know what I'm saying? Like, or Kelly herself could get on the thing. If she can call Nicci, she can call us, right? She can get on Instagram real quick and say something. Even if she don't show her face, she can, you know, let us hear her. Let us hear her on a little cute little live stream thing, you know, not showing her face and saying that she's good. You know, we have too much technology these days to be out here wondering what's really going on with Kelly. Now, a lot of people saying that she's being a diva and she wants attention and she is trying to sell records or something, or just wants attention, period. I don't know. But we, like, if we go back and watch R&B Divas, we know that she has a tendency to be a diva. Hey, Denise, I see you back there. We're going to take a quick little break for about 60 seconds, and I will be right back. But Denise, you stay right there, okay? Give me just a second here. All right, all right, all right. We got our first call in. Welcome, welcome. Hold on just a second. I'm about to let you on real quick, honey. Hold on. All right, Denise, welcome. How are you?
I'm doing great. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. I hear you just fine. How are you?
I'm doing great, great. As I'm
Good.
just so concerned. I mean, we're all fans of Kelly Price. That's why we're on here.
Right.
But as a mom, why why is she not talking to her kids? I'm so confused.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's really all I have to say. I mean, because this woman, Nikki, she's a friend. She's not a family member. I've had friends for probably 40 years. I would definitely call my sister before that friend.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And just a couple of nights ago, I did a live on this, and I played a clip of Nikki stating that she was looking for Kelly and everything like that. And my thing is, where is Kiki Wyatt? Where is Monifa? Where is everybody else that was on that show? They were all
Yes.
on that show together. Why is Nikki the spokesperson? That's weird to me.
Right. It's just so weird. I think we're all not gonna settle right until we hear the sister say Kelly is okay, or the kids, or Kelly herself. That's just my opinion.
Mhm. I agree. I absolutely agree. And then when she was on the show called Black News Network, BNC or something, Black News Channel on
Mhm.
YouTube, somebody hit me to that a couple of nights ago when I went live, and they were Nikki basically said, because the reporter was like, "We know that you have been friends with Kelly for many many years," and her response was, she didn't say that they were friends. She was
Right.
she was kind of like, "Oh, we worked together on the show." If you know what I mean. Just a second. Just a second. I'll be right back. But you can keep talking. I have to deal with my children. Hold on.
Does anybody remember their relationship with her and Nikki on that show? It wasn't all that great.
It wasn't. It wasn't. That's what's weird too. And I think that's why Nikki was like, when he called them friends for years, she was kind of like, not really. Basically, that's the tone that she gave. Like, that's really
Right.
not my friend like that. We just work together.
And where's Faith Evans? Wasn't she in this too on the show?
She was on the show. She was on the
Girl,
show. Hmm.
I don't know. Where's the also, not judging anybody, but where are all these people? She was on this judging on this show. Where's the Christian community at? Where are
Yes,
they?
she was on Sunday Best.
Where's Kirk Franklin? Where are all these people? Nobody saying anything.
Yes, she sure was on Sunday Best with
Hmm.
Erica Campbell and Kirk Franklin, and it's just,
Maybe they don't want to speak upon it until they really hear her say something out of respect. But yeah, something's just not right. That's all I.
but they haven't even said, have they even mentioned like setting up prayers for Kelly Price? I mean, maybe they know something that we don't know.
Right.
Maybe um she really is a diva and she's looking for attention. I don't know what to think at this point.
But here's my thing. Why is that boyfriend not letting her kids in the house? Is he crazy?
Mm-hmm.
I wish someone would say my kids could not come in my home. I wish. Like, yeah, I
Yes,
don't know.
that's crazy.
Mm,
That is so weird. I just couldn't imagine, like, I don't know. I just couldn't imagine not allowing my kids to come see about me or to
right.
check on me or to call me and say, "Hey, mama, you know, I'm good," or whatever.
Hmm.
Mika says Erica Campbell did a strange live on Instagram saying something about keep praying or something. Oh, okay. Then somebody says Erica posted on her IG page prayers for Kelly. So I guess they're finally speaking out. When was this post? Let me check if I can find Erica Campbell's post.
We're here for the tea. Thank you for letting me speak. I just had to voice my concerns because I'm a super Kelly Price fan.
Yes,
So,
thank you
but
for coming on. I
thank you,
appreciate it.
everybody. Have a good day.
All right, you too. All right, so yeah, just like that. She said what she had to say. Let me see what Erica had to say. I don't know which post it is.
I forgot how fun it was to do a gig with all of the children.
Yeah, I'm not finding that post. I'm gonna have to go through her post and see that. But a few days ago, before it was reported Kelly was missing, right? Oh, really? Really? Before she was reported missing? That is interesting. Somebody hit the link. Come talk to me. So I'm just not satisfied in my spirit about any of this that is going on. This is just also awkward and weird to me. Like, if I had the 19 since early August, late July, and then I'm talking to my kids the first week or so that I'm in the hospital, and then, they're visiting me and things like this. And then when they visit me, the last visit, I flee from the hospital or allegedly released from the hospital because some communications on mainstream media say that she fled the hospital or secretly removed herself. And then some of them say she was released. So I don't know. Have they removed Kelly Price from the missing persons list? I don't know. That missing persons list thing is very weird. I don't even know how to find that, because when I look it up, it takes me to the UK persons list. What's that? Let's see. See if I can find it. She's from, let me, Voice Up Happy News in the building. Let me see what he has to say. Turn me down again. Yeah, you might want to turn me down.
Hold on, I don't even got it on. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on real quick.
Is it me? No, it's not me.
What about now?
Yeah,
let me call you.
Okay. So let me see how many people are missing. I can't find that information as far as who's missing. Let me see. Let me Google child real quick and see what's going on. I think she is still listed as a missing person. I think she's still listed as a missing person because they have not yet taken her off. Okay, let's see. Hey, it's still up.
Dang, G, you got to upgrade.
Me?
Hold on real quick.
Okay.
Okay. Echo cancel. Oh, what about now?
That's better.
Okay.
Yes. All right. So what's your take on this?
I'm just saying on some player shit, like the dude who she just married, like, fam, you guys to let her kids see her, famo. That's how life works. Because if it was me, we got to bust the door down.
Mm-hmm.
We got to get in. I got to see my mama.
Period.
And not only do I got to see my mama rich, and she done married some weird dude that we know nothing about. My nigga, let me in.
Exactly.
That's plain and simple. I don't see like now if she's down bad and don't want to see her kids see her like that. I understand that, but you got to let me in.
Right. At least just to lay eyes on her.
I mean, whatever it is, I'm going to accept it for what it is.
Mm-hmm.
If she down bad, if she in there, let's just say, like, God forbid, she in there finna, you know what I'm saying? But I still will have to see her to make sure. You get what I'm saying? To make sure it's
Yes.
cool. I understand people say, oh, the police said she's good. They seen her. My nigga, the police is there to visually see her alive. That's it. That's all. They ain't come to say, oh, you're alive. Okay, so now you have this, that, and that. They didn't do all that. They went there, synced her, because there's reports that the police has said she's not missing, but they say she's still missing in the database, right? So if the police went there to say she's not missing, they not there to ask no super hard questions because she's alive there. When they went to see her, she may be alive, but I'm just saying if she's down bad, like let her kids see her like that. I mean, they gonna have to accept what it is.
Right. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That makes so much sense. Even if she is, possibly allegedly about to pass away, at least give her children the opportunity to see her and deal with it the way that they choose to.
Facts.
Don't just be sitting up here telling CNN and all of them and everybody else, Fox and everybody, all the mainstream platforms, the BS. We want the truth, the real raw facts of what's going on with Kelly Price. At the end of the day, she is really a legend in the R&B and gospel community. Period. It is what it is.
I mean, that's what's happening. I mean, it is what it is. She's like the GOAT, one of the GOATs. You get what I'm saying? So, like, people is gonna be concerned. Like dude just said in the interview, like, we her fans, like, we make the money come. Like, let us know something.
Right.
We ain't trying to fund no damn conspiracy if some goofy shit happened. That's basically what he was saying, basically. He just he didn't say it like that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to fund dude.
Right. There's certain things that we can't say on these platforms. We all know that. So we have to be very, very careful with our words. Right. And for me, even if I wasn't talking to my sister at the time, if I learn that people are literally worried and concerned about me, I'm going to have to pick up the phone and call my kids at least. Even if I don't call my sister, I'm going to have to call my kids and say, hey, y'all, mama's good. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going through something right now. And that's what it is. Or for me, I would have to get on Instagram since I'm very vocal and public on that platform. Kelly is very vocal and public on Instagram. She posts at least once a week before this happened.
Right. You know so I definitely would get up there. And I mean, I would come on live. I mean, texting it, anybody can text it. Like, I would just come somewhere and say, I'm good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me just get better, pray for me. That's it. That's all. 1 minute. 1 minute.
That's it.
And we don't want to see nothing pre-recorded now.
Please, that's why I think she should probably go live and say something.
Right. We don't want to see nothing pre-recorded. They done did 6-7 months ago when she had a cold. Like, nah.
Right.
We talk about today. The line
Hey, right. Lioness, what's going on?
But you know, it's reports that the police had went to their crib and shit.
Yeah, I know. That's what's crazy.
Right. So that leads me to believe she's alive.
Yeah, but how is she really doing though? That's
I'm not believing she's missing, but with the police going there and the police making a public statement saying we seen a type situation, like she good or whatever. They just verifying they seen her. They not verifying the condition.
How do you feel about people saying that she's being a diva? You might not know the history of her being a diva, but
I mean, I don't even really like when it comes to something like when people family, like I don't even think about media when the family's involved. You get what I'm saying? When her family's worried, like you get what I'm saying? Like her sister saying, "Hey, it's only us." I just read somewhere about at least three. I think three of their family members just passed in a row.
They did.
Like you get what I'm saying? So it's only them. Like I would be worried too. I don't care if I never talked to my brother in 10 years. In 10 years, my nigga, if I know 3 family members just passed in a row and this is the only one left, I'm trying to figure out where bro at.
Right. They're saying that the police did not see her. They just came to the door and I guess talked to the husband / fiance.
That ain't how that work. That ain't how that work.
But that's what because I heard that too. They're saying that the police never did actually see her. They just went by the words of the husband or the boyfriend or whoever he is.
Well, I seen someone, I forgot, news something, but they were saying that 12 had seen her. You know what I'm saying? Like some type of situation, but you know all these websites. I done seen 50,000 webs. Like,
Exactly. So we really don't know what's going on. They saying he would not let them in. The police had the house surrounded. How do you not let the police in?
Facts. I don't see them letting him do that. They coming through.
That's weird. But what if they didn't have a warrant? They can't just come through, right?
No, not at this point, but they can go get a warrant. This is a missing person. This is a missing person investigation. The first place we search is the home to see what's going on. We got to search computers and look for notes and to make sure they ain't ran off to Mexico with somebody.
Right.
Before we start doing all that kicking your door down and getting sued.
So apparently they didn't have no warrant though when they came to the house.
They can get one. That's what I'm saying. They can
get.
Why
haven't they gotten one?
That's what I'm saying. Like they can get a warrant.
That's what's weird. Why haven't they gotten one though?
And then they see in the database. Then one website brought up her new husband, police record. You seen that one? I sent it to you.
Oh yeah.
With his police records, now they trying to allege abuse. Like I'm like, man, listen, don't put that on that man. If that was him in the past, let that be him in the past. You get what I'm saying?
But do you? I don't know.
Gang, he's doing what he's told. Like he's not no boy. Stop. We can make y'all get divorced right now. This is the industry. These ain't regular people.
I don't know, gang. I don't know. My thing is, if he has a history of abuse, that stuff just don't stop automatically. And then they just said they was at a restaurant around the time they got married, allegedly last year in November in Vegas, and he was being aggressive and mean with her then. So,
but who was that?
I think Larry Reed Live, I think, said he saw them there.
Oh
my God, Phoenicia, what?
The boyfriend? No,
girl, don't say that.
No, he didn't do the hit.
Mika, that's what I think the husband is her handler, and you know, I don't know.
Yeah, because he's been in. What else they said he did? He did the marriage. They just got married last year, right?
Yeah, November in Vegas, and her family didn't even know.
Right. That's what I'm
saying. Keep in mind, this dude has a history of stalking and physical abuse. Come on.
Right.
So I mean, I don't know. Like, it's just weird. And you know, her previous husband was abusive to her. So she has a history of, you know, being with abusive men. It's like a cycle for her. So,
but why would you leave the hospital with that thing? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I would leave too. I'm not.
No. I need emergency type breathing equipment when the flatline happens.
No, I'm good.
I need y'all to come in there and resuscitate. I'm not gonna sit there and not get resuscitated at the crib and don't nobody know how to resuscitate me? No.
I don't trust the ventilators, but you
know. No ventilators. I'm saying resuscitate me, like let me get a fighting chance.
Well, yeah, I mean, I see what you're saying there, but I don't know. But that's a whole nother topic. Me and hospital
Could be Stockholm syndrome.
could be.
What that is?
That is definitely a thing where you're just accustomed and used to abuse,
Uh,
and you just stick with it and stay with it. That's true. That's true. You just be like, oh well, this is the way it is, and you know, some people feel like that's love, and that's, you know, this man loves me if he is, you know, abusive or controlling towards me. You know, some people feel like he loved me,
right.
and that's, I mean, that's just unfortunate, but I don't know.
Didn't she move from the A?
They said she recently moved to Los Angeles. Somebody just put that in my chat a while ago,
Right.
and I hadn't heard that.
Okay. So she just left the A, moved down there, married dude,
See,
all type of situation. But it's always, you know, they always blame the new man.
I don't know. Like,
Do that kid speak publicly though?
the kids have not spoken publicly. A couple of nights ago, when I was live, the daughter came forth and said that her mom was okay, but it didn't say. Well, did they say that she spoke to her? I don't remember, but it was something about the daughter saying that the mama was okay. But we still don't know really what's going on.
Yeah, this is leading me towards the diva part because it's just like a lot of odd, weird, like type like. You don't be knowing your favorite like celebrities are weird until something like this happened. And you be like,
Yes.
all these years you was weird? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you stop believing the stories back that happened in '96. You like, oh, okay, that I might believe that now.
Right. Sandra said, didn't he just stalk somebody in June of last year?
Of this year.
Of this year. What?
That's crazy. That is crazy.
This was right before, because I'm looking at what you said. What? This is so crazy.
I ain't read the dates. What did it say this year?
Yeah, this year, June 30th, complaint. June 30th, domestic filing info form. June 30th, restraining order. July 7th, council appearance. July 15th, service entry. July 21st, counterclaim answer. July 28th, order continued. July 28th, received document. September 1st, order dismissal.
Okay, so the case just got done September 1st, this month.
Yes.
But it happened June 30th, right? Yeah, June.
Yes, yep. And then
yeah.
So this was right. Something happened on July 28th. Order continue and then received document. And this was right before Kelly Price came through and told us that she was, had the 19 or whatever.
Right.
All of this happened right before she came and said she had the 19. Oh my God. This is crazy.
That's crazy.
What in the world?
Okay, Delines, we know Cobb County isn't Atlanta.
You said Cobb County isn't in Atlanta?
Yeah.
Okay. Where is it? She tries to leave and he got her ass. Love is blind. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. The man is suspect as fuck. I think so too. Cobb County is not Atlanta. It's Fulton County. I'm in Cobb County. Okay. Go ahead.
Us out of towners. Atlanta is Atlanta. We don't be talking about Cobb and Gwinnett County, and that's Atlanta.
Right. All of us, Atlanta and the outskirts and everything. We don't know. Okay. We don't know. It says the boyfriend refused to let the kids in the house. Wake up. The boyfriend is an abuser. He Oh, he murdered her allegedly. Kelly was missing a lot of shows prior. What? Oh my God. That's what I assumed. She could have fled the hospital to escape him, but he found out. Ooh, that could be it, y'all. I lived in Atlanta. Parts of Atlanta are in Cobb County. Oh, Ashley said parts of Atlanta are in Cobb County. Oops. Oh my God. This is a creepy. Yes, this is very creepy. What is going on? Where is Mr. Biggs? Okay, he gonna get mad. This is Mr. Biggs. How you doing, Mr. Biggs? What the hell is going on? What you mean, what's going on? This is not funny, but you know that was real cute. Mr. Biggs.
Well, at least I'm glad somebody investigated something happening to a black person.
Okay, because
God,
baby, how long it take them to find the non-melanated girl?
come on now, stop playing. They find that at 0.2. The boy that found his body in Illinois. They didn't even want to go find him. Then they go find him. It's a body and not him alive. See what I'm saying?
Oh
They
my
could have
God.
been. They could have been found the boy.
Yes, and then this is a freaking celebrity.
Right.
This is a celebrity. So even though Nicci Gilbert said she spoke to her, I'm personally not buying it. I don't know if she spoke to Kelly or what. I don't know if Kelly Price is just being a diva looking for attention. I'm still confused about this whole debacle because that's what it's turning into. It's a debacle.
Yes.
Lots of black artists have been a target for over 200 years. True. Took months to find an identity. Jelani shaking my head. Right. Tasha K said that she owed a lot of money for missed shows and she addicted to pills.
I seen that.
I heard about that.
And that was wild.
You know, because they said after she had her gastric bypass surgery, they give you pills for pain and stuff like that. Yeah. So they said she's been hooked on the pain pills for years. Yeah.
But then Tasha K went further than the pills.
Oh God.
Because
I haven't watched it.
Because when you take pills, if you keep doing the pills become unable to get. So now you use heroin allegedly, not happening in real life, but allegedly. That's what they're trying to say.
Oh my God, I hope not.
Yeah, Jazzy Nicole, you need physical receipts. I'm telling you.
Okay, it's not adding up. It's just not adding up. I don't understand why she won't call her babies. I know they grown, but they still your babies. Like I don't care if I'm 40 years old and I'm 60. My kids are 40. I'm 65. I don't care. I need to hear from my babies. And I need to talk to my babies if something is going on with me. Period. I got to talk to my babies. I don't care what's going on. I need to tell my babies, hey, this is what's going on with me. Okay? And it is what it is. Try not to worry about me, if you can. But it's natural for human beings to worry about their family members, especially their mamas.
Yeah.
You don't need one mama.
I don't know why they acting weird though. Like, why dude they went live on Kelly Live? Like, my nigga, she's right here.
Yes, with her laying in the bed and everything, chilling out, go live and say, hey, this is what's going on. Show Kelly, let her say hey or something. And I don't know. I'm still not the Nicci Gilbert video from Instagram. I'm not buying that. I'm not buying it. I'm sorry.
I tend to disbelieve like random people anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'll be right back. Keep talking.
When was the last time we seen them together? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, was the Christmas party? Like, or we just know she's a friend, so we're gonna go off like everything she said. Cause that's her friend. We know they friends. They've been good friends for years. Like, is we gonna go off that, or we gonna go off the last time they even seen each other in person type. I don't believe Nicci at all. Facts, Denise. I don't. Too. My ex said she spoke to her too. Folk didn't even know they were cool. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. How you come out the blue? Like, didn't nobody even know we knew you? Didn't nobody know that you knew her? Because we all know her, but we didn't know you knew her personally, talked to her on the phone, hang out with her, all that type of shit. Hey, Kelly, what's good? Like, Kelly, you going to lunch with us today? Like, we never knew y'all had that relationship. So don't come out the blue speaking and don't nobody be knowing y'all had the relationship.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying.
Somebody else mentioned, they wasn't even that cool on the show that they did together.
Right.
They used to bump heads all the time. And then the interview that Nicci did a while, like 2 days ago, on the Black News Channel network on YouTube, when the reporter was like, hey, we know that you and Kelly Price are really good friends or whatever, she kind of like had this funny look on her face like, nah, we not that cool. We work together, but we not that cool. Now all of a sudden, Kelly Price is calling you out of all people, telling you that to tell everybody else that she's good. I'm not buying that.
Out of all the people, right? Listen, okay, so we got a lot of people she could have called, right? So she just gonna call the most randomest person.
Right.
That's how I'm calling it, because I'm a fan of when was the last time we seen them together? Who clicked the picture? Where was TMZ? Where was any paparazzi? Where they was like, hey, we seen Kelly Price in Atlanta. Now, Atlanta is like the Black Hollywoods, and celebrities are out and about in Atlanta. You might bump into a celebrity like how you would if you go to Hollywood type shit. Harpo, who is this? Monica.
Oh, the attorney.
Yeah, Monica Ewing.
Yeah, we don't know her. We don't know who she is. But when people asked her, about the family and the kids, she kind of like brushed it off and just basically said, "Oh, she's fine. She's dealing with the 19 and she's trying to recover. She's good." Like kind of brushing everybody off or whatever. Somebody said Kelly is experiencing amnesia. I don't know. Y'all are right. I just thought Nicci was a reputable source because they're going to get into business together. I don't know. It's just all strange.
Yeah, because that's how it would look, right? So people will be like, "Oh man, we seen Cap and Tizzle interact." Like that don't mean I know nothing about her personally. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
That don't mean I call her. That don't mean none of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. We could be doing this in front of cameras.
Right.
In front of the camera, like not outside of the camera. Outside of the camera, we can never speak. We could only speak until it's time to get on camera, like an hour before. You ready? I'm ready. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, we don't know. People put on stunts and shows every day.
Right.
Especially on social media. It's child, it's a mess. Kelly would call her sister and kids. She's unable to. Her boyfriend is guilty. Her boyfriend hid evidence and told the lawyer lies. The lawyer believes the boyfriend.
No. When it comes to attorneys, like the attorney got power over you if you don't know that. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm her attorney, so now I'm going to put in the paperwork to see her. If it come down to that, say if I'm your attorney, and then your husband be like, "No, man, you can't see her." Okay, I'm her attorney, but I'm on retainer, so I'm gonna put in the proper paperwork as a lawyer to see my client. Same as if you was in jail, you can't be denied a visit from your attorney nowhere. That's like your legal representation.
Okay.
Tamika Lamb said, "I think something really happened to her."
That's what I'm heading towards at this point, because this is weird. Y'all need to stop. This is not funny at all. No, we're not laughing at all. We're just trying to figure out what's real and what's fake. At the end of the day, we're just having a conversation. You can call
because everybody gonna have their own opinion. If some sound goofy, it sound goofy. Like plain and simple. Like no matter what it is, Even though it's a serious topic, but if something ain't sounding right, it's not sounding right. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's how it works.
It says Kelly's last public appearance was the Brad and Judy's party in July. The BF husband wasn't there. BF/husband wasn't there. Was this last July or this July? I want to say it had to be last July, right? Because usually they record reality TV shows, or was it this July? It could have been early. Yeah, it could have been this year, early July. Yeah, gotta be. So that wasn't too long ago. Hey Key, what's going on, girl?
Key double O.
Big shades. Child, I heard about the big shades. People saying maybe she got beat up or something. I don't know. But they said she showed up at the restaurant in Vegas around the time they got married in big shades and dry chapped lips. Now,
I heard about that. Like, and I, you know what I'm saying? Like,
we keep our lips, moisturized. We don't like no dry lips. So I don't know. And they said she seemed disheveled and just not herself, when they saw her at that restaurant. So I don't know. Oh, it's just so sad. I just don't understand the whole domestic violence situation. And it goes on both sides. I'm not a fan of women beating men. I'm not a fan of men beating women. Everybody keep their hands to themselves. Let's use our words to figure out what the fuck is going on. Don't put your hands on me. I won't put my hands on you. If you put your hands on me, listen, I'm not a fan of the police, but I will call. Do not play with me. Don't play with me.
She could be
I'm not going to fight a man. I'm not fighting a man. That's what I'm not going to do. Okay? Make sure y'all hit the like button and subscribe while you're here. She could be recovering from major cosmetic surgery, missing drugs. That's true, Mika. Call in. Mika, that is so true. She could have signed all assets to him. We don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you marry somebody, that's pretty much how it goes. Unless you get a prenup or something. And you have things set aside to where, this is how I want things to go in case something happens to me or in case we get a divorce.
And also, your kids is not entitled to anything unless it's on paperwork. I'm just letting y'all know.
Right.
When you marry, marriage turns a whole new leaf in life.
That's what I'm telling you. So right now, if I die, right, or if, whatever happens, and, I can no longer do whatever, if me and my husband divorce, we don't have a damn prenup. We're not rich. So everything will be split down the middle. Or if I died, my husband would get whatever I have and vice versa. We don't have a prenup. So we don't know if she got a prenup with this guy or what. And, people are saying, oh, maybe he's trying to get her insurance policy on the low. I don't know. But it's just a lot of alleged. It's a lot of alleged information. Is the boyfriend and Kelly's husband having an affair? What? Whoa, hold on. Let me read that again. Is the boyfriend and Kelly's husband having an affair? Both lying. She's Kelly's longtime attorney. Call in because I don't understand what you mean by that. That kind of went over my head a little bit.
Is the boyfriend and Kelly's husband having an affair? Both lying. She's Kelly. Oh, so is the attorney and Kelly boyfriend having an affair?
Oh, I thought the attorney was a woman. It's not. Okay. Now, you going real deep with that. Now, okay, so the attorney is a woman because the name is Monica. So Monica Ewing or something like that. So you think the attorney and the husband having an affair? Oh, Phoenicia, you really going deep. Lord have mercy. Oh, Oh yeah, make sure y'all subscribe. Also subscribe to Boy Stop Capping News, okay? All right, make sure y'all subscribe to him. Please, Boy Stop Capping News, all right? I believe the elites is behind this. Oh, that's kind of where I'm leading to too. But that's a whole nother story. We can't talk about too deep on this platform, okay? Let's see. Update. Kelly Price is safe and healing from the 19. When the authorities take Kelly Price off the missing person list, I will post that she's safe and sound. Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. She's
Yeah,
still on the missing person
exactly.
list.
That's stupid.
Mm-hmm. She's still on the missing persons list.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Yeah, that's crazy that she's still on that list like that, though. If she ain't missing, like, why I'm on the list? Take me off that list, fam. I ain't got to be on the list no more. We good. Until then, I dare not disrespect her sister's daughter request and keep praying for her safe return. Okay. What if her husband had power of attorney? Ooh, that's spicy. And he knew Key 00 was good. Something fishy about this weird ass vibes. Her BF suspicious. He's super suspicious, Josie. He's suspicious. Like, I don't understand. Like, how is that not like suspicious to the police? Like, fam, why are you so suspicious? Like, why we gotta pull out guns on you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why we gotta surround the house? Like, why we gotta do all that, Josie? You know what I'm saying, Josie?
What Josie said, let me see. Something fishy about this weird ass vibes. Her boyfriend suspicious as fuck. It's definitely the boyfriend is, I feel like he's involved definitely deep into whatever this is. To me. What you think?
I mean, I mean that's weird. Like, fam, like I don't even really know y'all like that. Like, okay, just to say I move in with a lady, get married, do all that, right? She got a family and all that, right? I don't even know y'all not to tell y'all like what in my conscience I have to tell y'all. The lawyer could say don't tell, she could say don't tell, but in my conscience, I'm like, ugh. All right, well, what if I just tell you her son? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going through that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not just cool with that, especially if you down bad. Like, I'm really not cool with that. I'm looking at the media. They breaking me up. They bringing up my past. Look, we not going to go through that.
Somebody said her sister dropped an album the same day the news came out.
Oh, so is that the reason the sister on all the media outlet?
See, I didn't know that.
Anybody know how many units she sold?
Ooh.
And we really don't know what Kelly at.
Ooh, that's crazy. That is so crazy. Money bag. People saying it's about the money. All them celebrities down in Atlanta needs to bust down the doors. Right. If she was well enough to leave the hospital, she's fine. I hope this is not her drama queen stunt. A husband who contributed nothing to anything Kelly built, but borrowing her kids from her property, only married her for nefarious reasons. It's a big word, okay. Kelly is too old to be fooled at this point in her life. No, not necessarily, because I have some older aunties, older than Kelly, that still be letting these men fool the hell out of them. And they in their 50s and 60s, child. So I can't say it's age if she's still being fooled by the eggplant. Okay? Or whatever he doing over there around there to her. I don't know. But I can't say that she's too old to still be fooling with this dude if he's, doing her bad or whatever the case. So I don't think it's an age thing. I don't know what it is exactly, but can't really put an age on stuff like that. She is like under a spell that's overpowering her. Is this guy a genuine American? What do you mean by a genuine American?
I think this person is from Africa right there.
Yeah, but I don't think that would have anything to do with his character, would it? And people saying insurance money, possibly.
Well, the insurance company got to have a body.
What you mean? Like,
listen, the people have to collect
I'll be right back, y'all.
right? So the insurance company not gonna get a money out until they figure out if you dead or if you plotting. So now it's gonna take years to get the money because they're investigating if you may have went to Zimbabwe and then skipped the country, and now your family finna move out there with the money. Now y'all living a happy millionaire's life. You get what I'm saying? So the insurance company gonna investigate any type of goofy shit. Look, it's in the media. The insurance company investigating that. Ain't no money coming no time soon. That's what I'm saying. Says, so if it can't be a domestic situation, it can be addiction. It could be Hollywood. Hollywood. And I had it, she just being a diva. Lord, this is too much. Is she actually married, or they married? They got the paperwork.
so if I could be a domestic type of situation, it can be addiction, it can be Hollywood and handlers, or she's just being a diva. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what it is at this point. I don't know if she's being a diva or if something is really going on. I'm so unsure. I don't know. He's isolated her. You think so? It's just crazy No disrespect to Gabby Petito. God rest her soul, but she's getting nationwide attention. Why isn't Kelly and the millions of other Black missing people? Right. That's another thing. That's why this is all so sketchy and weird to me. I don't know. Is she hiding because of the R. Kelly case? She was supposed to go to court for that. Was she really? Wait a minute. I didn't know that. Why would she have to go to court though? I mean, why would she have to go to court for that? Hey, Triply.
Triplizzle.
I don't know, you guys. Call in. More people call in. Let us know what you guys think.
Hey, I'm finna drop down so I can get something to eat, gang.
I know that's right. Okay. Thank you for coming on. Make sure y'all subscribe to Boy Stop Capping. Let me find his link so you guys can.
All right, good luck.
All right, thank you. Yes, let me find his link real quick so y'all can follow Boy Stop Capping. Hold on. His link in here. There we go. All right, subscribe to Boy Stop Capping, okay? If you need a good laugh, definitely go over there and subscribe, okay? They tried to bring Trinity 5-7 into the R. Kelly case. What? Oh my God. But I know he did write a few songs. R. Kelly did write a few songs for Trinity 5-7. He sure did. He sure did, honey. Ooh, y'all got me drinking today. This case is stressing me out. Do y'all hear me? Y'all hit the link. Hit the link. Call in. Let me play a little bit of this for those of you just coming in. This is information from Nicci Gilbert from R&B Divas and Brownstone. She said that she spoke to Kelly Price. In case you guys missed that. So let's play her clip. She posted it on Instagram this morning. Let's see. Are you guys convinced? Let me play this clip real quick. Hold on, child, let's see.
Guys, I hope all is well. I just wanted to jump in here real quick to say first, happy Sunday. And second, I have spoken with Kelly Price. She called me last night. We had a very extensive conversation. I'm not going to share the details right now because I feel like Kelly should speak when she's ready. But Kelly is fine. She's not on a ventilator. She's not a hostage. She is healing from COVID. It was indeed Kelly. And if you're like me and you're really concerned about her, I hope that this does your heart good to know that our sister is a-okay. So that is all. We're still talking Missing Girls, the BMF premiere, and of course, I'm going to share my thoughts on what I've learned from this situation and how we can all grow and evolve tonight at 10:30 on She Speaks Live. The link is in my bio. Yeah, but Kelly's good. All right. Peace and love.
Are y'all
Hey, guys, I hope all is
convinced? Are y'all convinced? Are y'all convinced with Nicci saying that Kelly is good? To me, Nicci looks a little worried. Her eyes give me that I still haven't talked to my friend. I was just told to tell y'all that she good. Because I don't want to be next. If you read between the lines, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. Okay, let's listen to it again. It's the hand emotions for me. It's the mannerisms, the demeanor. Her eyes look worried. I don't think she's talked to her. All right, let's see. All right, I got two people. Thank y'all so much. I'm about to add y'all on right now. Hold on, here we go.
Very
Hey,
shallow.
let me hear from Shakana first. Welcome. Then we're gonna hear from Ramona after that. If you're not speaking, hit the mute button, okay? So Shakana, welcome again. You called in the other night about this when I went live about it. So I appreciate you calling back in. What are your thoughts on today after everything that has transpired?
Hey, honey.
Hey, love. And I wanted to mention, I was just so in the moment, but you have a New Orleans accent. Are you from New Orleans?
Yes, well, I grew up on the West Bank, so that's like across the river from New Orleans.
Okay. I have family in Louisiana all over, so that's how I was able to notice. But go ahead. Welcome.
Girl, I just been, looking and looking on Larry Reed and just listening to different ones or whatever. And, it's a sticky situation because, I mean, I understand how the media is trying to, I ain't gonna say the media, but Kelly is reaching. It appears that Kelly is reaching out to everybody but her sister and her, children or whatever. But I believe that's very strategic. It's very strategic. It's very strategic because um I believe like I mean I'm just saying like just from experience and watching other people, when you're dealing with a predator, when you're dealing with a predatory spouse, the number one thing he is gonna do or she is gonna do is isolate you from the people who love you. And it appears that Kelly is avoiding her siblings and her children, but that to me, in my opinion, that's very strategic. That's very strategic. It is very strategic. I don't believe that. Um, I believe she's recovering, but I don't
Hold
think
on real quick.
Kelly
Let
is.
me
is
see. Hold on real quick. Let me pause you real quick. Is there an echo? Somebody said there was an echo.
oh, I might need to cut mine down a little bit.
Yeah, cut it down just a tad.
Okay, is it still an echo, you guys?
Y'all let me know. I'm waiting on the chat to see what they say. Okay. Someone said no echo. I'm trying to wait for a few more answers.
Okay.
Okay. Most people are saying no. So go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, so I believe that is very strategic because how everything is being played out, Kelly is still on the missing, she's still on the missing person list or whatever. And I understand they say she's going to take care of that, whatever, blase, blase. Um, I believe, she have her own little personality or whatever, but I really believe it's deeper than what we see. It's deeper than what we are seeing. People know that something's not right. A lot of people saying it looks fishy, and her spouse, he looked like he's suspect, and just the way he moving, and they done dug up his records and all his past stuff, and she done got secretly married, and it's just, it don't look good. It doesn't look good. I wish her a speedy recovery or whatever like that, but it just don't look good. Knowing that she is, a socialite, she love engaging with her audience and her fans, and it's just like it's a night and day situation. You know what I'm saying? From what she was pre-COVID to now, it's just like a night and day situation.
It's
It
weird.
looked like a night. It looked like a night and day situation. You know what I'm saying? And just, it's just, it does seem like she's being held against her will. You know what I'm saying? It does appear that way. It
Yeah.
does. And for her to be speaking of specific people like that, without her coming out, just even showing her face, that's not even her personality.
At
If she
all.
came on live sick as she was with that last video sounding so bad like that, if she came on live like that, that's her personality. Why wouldn't she come on live now? She sounded so bad. The last video Kelly made, she sounded so bad, and letting her fans and stuff know that she going to check herself in and stuff, because she was tested positive for COVID, and now she done went radio silent and only talking to specific people. They say she done moved and all this stuff is just not right. That alarm that her sister have in her, that alertness and that franticness, that's from God. You know what I'm saying? That is from God. That woman not feeling all that for nothing. And she didn't grew up with Kelly, and she know Kelly better than any of them.
You better say it.
Let me tell you something. When you done been raised around domestic violence and stuff, you know how predators move.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just, I just pray and wish Kelly well, and I pray that, you know, uh, everything work out well for her. But whatever goes on in the dark is gonna come to the light. But I just pray that Kelly don't lose her life. I just pray that she don't lose her life, because you don't know why he targeted her. You know what I'm saying? Well, I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, we know. I'm saying we know why. We know why. And that's, and I'm a hairstylist, and I didn't talk to a lot of different women in a lot of different situations, in a domestic violence situation and stuff. And
Yes.
the number one thing what a predator does is he take advantage. Is he went at your lowest point. They take advantage of you at your lowest point.
Yes,
You know
they
what I'm
do.
saying? When you can't do nothing for yourself, that's when, if they true motives come out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's true. I did hair for child many years, but I retired back in child 2014. I was like, I'm done with it. I'm tired of standing on my feet. Okay. But yeah, so
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of stories. So it's so many women that deal with abuse, and they are afraid to come to, especially sometimes their own family, to talk about it. They'll talk to their hairstylist about their relationship before they'll go to their sister or their brother or their mom or dad and talk about it, because they're afraid
Exactly.
of them being biased. So they'll come to us, okay, as a third party, and say, hey, this is what I'm going through. This is how I'm feeling right now. I've had so many sessions with previous clients back in the day when I was doing hair, and they would tell me so much juice about their personal life. And I never understood why they would do that. But I always felt like when I was doing hair, I was also being a vessel, or an outlet to people that needed to talk about something that they were not comfortable with talking about to other people, including their own family. So I don't know.
Yes, ma'am.
Maybe
And
Nick
and
is that person. Who knows?
and not only that, but you know, that girl probably scared for her life. You know what I'm saying? That girl probably scared for her life. She
Yeah.
not strong physically because she battling COVID. It then took a
Right.
toll on her. They said she getting lung therapy, and stuff like that. So it's almost like she's in a physically helpless situation, and you don't know what kind of medications they have her on.
Yeah.
So it's just like, damn. So he's her voice, and instead
Mhm.
of him, because guess what? If it was me, and if I'm married and something happened to my husband, guess what? I'm gonna be the spokesperson.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You can stay right there, Shakana. Let me see what Ramona has to say. Just hit your mute. And if you want to chime in after she speaks, definitely feel free. Okay. This is
Where's the mute button at? Let me see.
it should be the where you see the microphone. Just tap
Oh,
that.
okay.
It should work. Yeah.
Gotcha, sweetie. Okay.
Okay. Okay. You stay right there. Hey, Ramona Boo.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. What are your thoughts? Welcome, welcome. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you? I just want to know, but you know how when Nicci was on her Instagram and she did the little thing talking about she spoke to Kelly?
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't she go back on that show and talk to the guy who she had that conversation with and have that conversation with him on his show so that he could ask her questions about talking to Kelly?
Mm.
It just seems mad suspicious. Like she incognito, she in a car, she got her hat down. Yesterday when she was on his show, she was all bright faced. She had, she just don't look right. The situation just seems mad suspicious to me.
Mm-hmm.
And Kelly Price, like nobody knows where she at in my mind because she's not speaking on where she is. But if she just had COVID and she was released from the hospital, whether she signed herself out against doctor's orders or whatever, she still needs to be underneath a doctor's care. So
Yes.
how is she being taken care of? How we know her health is not dwindling because she's not being underneath the doctor's care?
Maybe she got to the point to where she was able to go home, and
Well, the last time her kids saw her, she was in ICU.
I don't know.
So I don't know. It's just too much. But with the Mia X thing and the Nicci Gilbert thing, like these are people like we knew her and Kelly knew each other, but not too many people knew that she knew Mia X. Like nobody is coming out saying this boyfriend or this husband who she has. Nobody's saying we know him. He's a good guy. Not his family, not her friends, not nobody. It's just too much. And I went back to her Instagram. Back in November of 2020, she had a video where she was just sitting listening to music and she looked so sad, like she was crying. And they said it might have been after her mother's death. And then a few days later, she married this guy who nobody seems to know.
Right.
It's like she might have been in a deep depression, but to remove her from a hospital, or then again, I have to look at it this way. Maybe she's telling him, because even if he's not her husband, she might have gave him the power of attorney. So maybe he did move her by her wishes. But how is, maybe she's not in her right mind. They say COVID brain is something different. Like you got to work your way back up.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just too much. I just think she needs to appear. She needs to be underneath a doctor's care. And for me, if I was her husband, if I ain't do nothing wrong, I'm speaking on it. Yeah, she don't want me to talk, but I'm letting y'all know she all right.
That's what I'm saying. Like if you guys go to her Instagram, Kelly Price she posts on Instagram all the time.
Yes, she does.
She is very public on Instagram. So it's very odd to me that we have not seen her on Instagram since July 29th.
And did you pay attention? I think it was yesterday. I'm not sure if it was Nicci or some. It might have been Nicci who said it, that her and Kelly Price was set up to do shows together in the near future. So maybe that's her benefit for trying to find out where Kelly Price is, because I heard her say that, or either him on that show yesterday.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
I'm not sure if it was a whole R&B diva thing or whatever, because Kelly Price haven't really been in the spotlight doing too many shows outside of her Christian music. But then again, where's her Christian people other than Erica Campbell? They said made a speech about going to find her. I only seen Case say still keep prayers for her. And I wanted to mention this too. A week before we knew she was missing, T.S. Madison, the drag queen that be all over the place, had already put out that nobody has seen her. He was out there asking, where is Kelly Price? Has anybody seen her? So it's just too much. It's just too daggone much.
I don't know.
But for me, if I was her sister, for my own sanity, I would have to just let it go at this moment. Because if Nicci's saying she talked to her and that's who she's choosing to believe, because the sister say once she heard from Nicci herself, but why Nicci didn't call her sister immediately when she talked to Kelly?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Yes,
because now
is a trans woman. I didn't want to say that.
Yeah, Nicci moving real funny, like she's looking. Now I think people need to look back into why she, got out there like, oh, I'm her friend, because that's what I thought, based off of what she said yesterday. Y'all was friends. That's probably the only person, the sister, who can, confide in, because the son isn't talking, the daughter isn't talking. They did say yesterday that her ex-husband Jeffrey had put it out that she was still missing. So everybody who personally knows her says she's still missing. And the fact that she's still on that missing person thing said, okay, this is what I want to bring up too. They said the police went to her Atlanta house, but she went to California. So when they went to the Atlanta house and she wasn't there, they're not going to take the jurisdiction over to California. They got to now turn it over to California police. I don't know. It's just too much. I don't think it's just that she maybe had plastic surgery, because everybody does that. This has to be something different, whether it's drug use, whether it's she's broke down. Because I don't see her wanting to hide away from having COVID, because she told us she had it.
You know what I'm starting to think it is? I'm starting to think it's more of a mental issue.
Me too. I agree.
It's more of a mental issue. That's just what, I think it's more mental than anything else.
And that's why somebody needs to talk to her outside of her husband's care. Like, let me pull you in this over here and let's talk about what's going on with you, because we can get you some help. Like, this is nothing to be embarrassed about. Like, this happens, but you got to talk to her outside of her husband or boyfriend or whoever this guy is. Because we didn't even know she was in a relationship. Well, I did know. I did hear her say one time, that she had something going on.
She posted about it.
Yeah, but it was nothing about they was going to get married. Now to find they got married right after her mother's death is real suspicious. And then she didn't tell. Look, she's close to her kids. She didn't tell them.
Yes.
Where is her pastor? Like, where is these people who should know? Like, I'm looking for her church family, at least her pastor, to be like,
Kirk Franklin. Anybody. Where is Kirk?
Right, he around there stomping for everybody else. Can he find out what's going on? Like, we just want to hear from a credible source. And right now, Nicci and Mia X is not credible. They just not. They're not credible. And I don't like the way this feels. It just feels like, because to me, it seems like the husband will be real foolish to do something to her, knowing that we know that she's with him. Like, how would he explain something happened to her and she in his care?
This is just all so weird. I'm so confused.
But that's why I'm glad you put this kind of stuff out here, because then you get to hear it from so many different people. You get to hear what a lot of people think and what a lot of people are seeing from other places, because all of us are going to hear and see something different. But once we all get together and talk about it, it makes your mind think, you know what, this could be true too.
Yeah, that's why that's why I went live, because I'm like, I'm confused. I need to hear from the people, and we need to listen to this new news together. So therefore, maybe I can even find different clues and different ways to try to figure this thing out, because I'm not just gonna go along with Kelly Price as being a diva.
You know what?
She is, but I still think it's deeper than her just being a diva.
Absolutely. For me, if I was to find out that that's what she was being, I think she would lose a lot of fans and a lot of money. If it was just, she come out and be like, I just didn't want to be bothered and all of that stuff that we know she can be. If that's how she come out after this, she's going to lose too much. And I don't see her wanting to lose that much. She took pride in her fans.
Yeah.
And her music. So I don't see it as a publicity stunt, because her music speaks for itself. The girl can sing her face off.
Oh, child.
Even if she just yodel, sing cock-a-doodle-doo, she gonna tear that shit up when you're gonna want to go sit down and listen to it.
Come on,
yes. Because that's just who she is. I don't see it as a publicity stunt. She don't have to do that. If that was the case, she would have done it a long time ago.
Right. As a matter of fact, let's hear this real quick. Let me see. Hold on. Let me start this over.
Yes. Yes. Oh, yes. 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 Yes, Lord.
It gives you chills.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Oh, I got chills.
Yes.
Yes, Lord. Oh, yes, Lord. We can't do it because I'll be late.
Okay.
I gotta stop.
See that like she's unfuckwittable. There's not people that could sing like her. Like she's up there. Like she's not like nobody else. I don't see this as no publicity stunt. Listen. Why would she do a publicity stunt when she could just sing and shut everything down?
Exactly.
Oh, man, this is crazy.
You know what? I have to say this. Even though you say she could just sing and set everything down, that's not popular no more in the music industry. Real talent like this is not popular.
But you don't feel like it's coming back though? You don't feel like, like real singing is finally coming back?
I'm not convinced that it's coming back yet. I'm still not convinced. I hope that it is, but I'm still not convinced because this is the kind of carrying on that I prefer to hear on my radio stations.
Me too.
No shade to these young girls. What's their name? Summer Walker and all of them. I like them too, but there is nothing like this.
Oh yeah.
Nothing. Like she's unfuckwittable. You can't. You're right. There's nothing like it.
Yes, yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Oh, yes, Lord. We can't do it because I'll be laid out.
Okay.
I gotta stop.
Come on, Kelly.
Say yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We don't have these kind of singers no more. We don't have this kind of talent out here in the listen. It's just not a thing. The artists now, no shade to them, but they are poisoning the minds of our children.
Absolutely. And the ones who do sing like her don't get where they need to be. Like Kiki Wyatt, she too can sing her face off, but she ain't where she's supposed to be.
No, because you know why? They give too much reverence to who? God. They give too much respect and reverence to God. Period.
And you know what? That's the one thing that keeps me thinking that she's going to be okay because she is a woman of God. So for me, at the end of the day, I keep saying she has a lot of God in her. You could see it. She ain't got to say it. So for me, I'm just going to say, I pray that she's going to be okay because she is a woman of God. That's all I could do at this point. And I hope that's all her sister does too. It's going to run her crazy.
Ooh, it's just, and even, oh my God,
I just pray that her kids do know and they're not out here like we are just not knowing. It's not fair to them. It's not fair to them kids, even though they are grown, to not know what's going on with their mother. If that man didn't let them in that house, it makes him look suspicious. I'm hoping it's all rumors and them kids are right there by their mother and they're choosing not to speak. And if so, then that's their choice.
Yeah.
But as far as her fans, if it's not what we think it is, Kelly is going to have a lot of explaining to do. But I hope that's not what it is.
I hope not either. I hope, even though this is gonna sound crazy. Okay, how can I put this? I hope that she's being honest. Okay, does that make sense?
It does. I mean, I know what you want to say, but I know you can't say really what you want to say.
Thank you. Yes, I can't say exactly what I want to say, but y'all know what I'm talking about. It's just heartbreaking because I'm a big fan of Kelly Price. Ever since she was a friend of mine.
Yes.
That's my favorite song by her.
I think mine is He Proposed. The song she made about when her husband proposed to her.
I like
That
that
probably
one.
was the first time I think I heard her sing. Because that girl can sing, and it doesn't matter what she sings it.
Anything.
But I
She
was hoping I got up this morning after watching you last night, and I saw like a lot of celebrities saying, we out here, we looking like, let's stand behind her sister. Let's all get, why are more people not behind her sister?
That's what's interesting, because her
Even though they
sister is
estranged.
coming out and saying her sister is out here on Larry Reid's platform, a pretty big platform, over 100,000 subscribers, coming out there every time he goes live about this. She calls in because she wants to know where her sister is.
And not more people are saying, we don't care if you haven't talked to her or seen her in years. That's your sister. That's your only, basically your only surviving relative at this point. And we're going to stand behind you until until you are satisfied that what you are hearing is the truth. Like, where is the support for her?
That's crazy.
And I don't hear nobody saying anything good or bad about the sister. It's just like you're not hearing anything.
Right.
They're not saying, oh, she's a drug addict. Or let's just say she did put out an album. Okay. That still has nothing to do with her sister not being heard from.
Right.
In my opinion. Because you didn't hear her promote her album when she was on that show. But we heard Nicci promote her little thing after she said what she said on Instagram. So who looks more suspicious?
Right.
She didn't say, oh, by the way, go get my new gospel R&B album. She didn't do that.
Right.
It don't sit well with me.
Yeah, I'm feeling some type of way. Like, I really am. Like, this is a lie. This is just.
It's too much.
I'm confused. We just want to hear from Kelly.
That's what I'm saying. Like Boy Stop Capping said, no pre-recorded. Just get up there. You could be in your mask. Your hair could be still on top of your head. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just taking a break. Then it'll die down, and everybody we still gonna have questions, but we see you and we hear you, and give your sister some sort of relief.
Yes. Absolutely.
I don't know, but to hear nobody this morning saying, we still looking, or we want to see it, we want to hear. Like, why move her from Atlanta to California, which means she had to fly. And if she was COVID sick, her lungs ain't that good, she shouldn't be flying. Have to just get out of the hospital. So you up in the air now?
That's true. Thank you for the super chat, Black Natural, and Delightus earlier, in case you didn't hear me. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's a lot. Like, people got to think about that, because we know he didn't drive her if she's in California. He flew her, and she's a sick woman. She's a sick woman, and let's be honest, she's overweight. We don't know what other health problems.
Right. And they're saying that the 19 affects you more when you're overweight.
Yep.
I'm not sure if she has the vacation. I'm not sure. I don't want to say the real word, but I'm not sure
I
has
forgot
the vacation.
I said it either. My bad. But
sure.
They said, but her sister said that her kids went to see her in ICU, which means that she didn't have it. She had tested negative, because you can't see anybody. You can't go in a room with somebody who tests positive for it. But if they saw her, means she tested negative for it.
Right. Hey, Minnie Boo. Right. Shakana, let me see if she has something to say. Shakana, do you want to elaborate on anything? I see that you came back. Shakana.
Well, here for the tea. I'm going to do like Boy Stop Capping. Go give me something to eat, because I'm hungry, but I'm going to still be listening in.
Okay, Boo. Thank you so much for calling in. I always appreciate your.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
All right, Shakana. Do you have anything else that you want to say?
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it an echo?
No, there's no echo.
I just say pray for Kelly. I say pray for Kelly, because it's just not looking good, y'all. It's not looking good. From the outside looking in, just knowing how the devil works. It's just not good, and all this moving around. And what's the big secret? Why hide? What's the big secret? I mean, it's just not right. Just like, you know, a lot of people saying it don't look good. It smell fishy, and it is.
Mhm.
It is. You know, it's not right. It's just not right. I just pray that, you know, she come out in her right mind, and she come out alive. And we see her again in the public. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hope and I pray because this whole situation, since I got off work Friday evening, and that's the first thing I saw when I got off work, Kelly Price missing. And I had to make a video ASAP. I was like, whoa, what? How does a celebrity come up missing? Has anybody ever heard of this before?
Hmm.
A celebrity coming up missing? Help me if I have missed something, but I've never heard of a celebrity coming up missing on the
Hmm.
national missing persons list.
Hmm.
This is
Yeah.
weird.
We in 2021. You're gonna see a lot of stuff you haven't seen before. You're
I'm
gonna see a
I'm
lot of
I'm
stuff you
tired
haven't seen before
already.
because let me
I'm
tell you,
tired. We,
like, you know, okay, we see in Hollywood, you know, when somebody programming need to update it, what they do, they go, you know, if one star rebelling against, you know, the system,
I know.
they feel like, you know, uh they send them to a mental institution, or, you know, the hospital, you know, they go off the grid and then they come back, you know, a different person because, you know, they program had been updated and now they back under control. You know, and that could, you know, that could be her situation. You know, he could have been assigned by them to be, you know, her handler. Hey,
Mm, that's what I was saying earlier.
and now she in California. Oh, okay, okay,
LA at that.
okay.
Come on. I know where
Enough
you're going,
said.
sis. I got you.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Everybody, and they connected. You know, they're connected. That man got a whole team. You know what I'm saying? He got a lawyer. He probably got a doctor there for her. You know, everybody on the payroll.
Mm, I would just be so afraid to be a celebrity. Like, it's just too much. It's too much that go along with that. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do
And
it.
that's probably why. That's probably why. You know, they avoiding the sister because the sister know what time it is, but she's not in that no more. You know, the sister is not in Hollywood no more. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So she already know
Uh-huh.
what the deal is. You know,
Uh-huh.
but you know,
She know.
they all connected on the outside. They connected on the outside and avoiding the sister and avoiding backing the sister because the sister know what she know what the nature of the beast is. She already know how it's going
Exactly.
down. She the only one.
Exactly.
To me, she the only one really speaking with sense.
Exactly. Come
Okay,
on.
okay, okay. So I'm saying, don't get it twisted. Just because it ain't popular, that don't mean it's not right.
Come on. Say
Okay,
it. That's why
okay.
like I said the other night, so many people are brainwashed by mainstream media to where they won't look outside of mainstream media and do the research on
Hmm.
things regarding the vacations and everything. Like, if you get where I'm going.
Yeah.
You
Oh
know.
yeah. It's 2021, y'all, and the way that stuff is going and how fast it's going, we're about to see some major changes. You know, with the laws and everything, we're about to see some major changes, and you're gonna have to make a choice, well, now or later. So I mean, eventually, it's a line gonna be drawn in the sand to where you're gonna have to make a choice. You're gonna either have to take,
Oh,
you know, the vacation, you know, or live off the grid or something like that. You know what I'm
I'm gonna
saying?
have
Because
to
it's
live
gonna
off
get
the
to that
grid.
point.
I'm gonna have to live off the grid. I'm sorry.
Yep, it's gonna, you know, it's gonna come to that, right? I'm just saying, you
I
know, it's gonna
know
come.
because it's written in the Bible. Come on, somebody. It's
Hmm.
written. It's already been written.
Yep.
It's already been written.
And the
It
way that technology going and how they, you know, all these different companies coming out with all these different robots in the restaurants now and the stores, and
they're
they
not gonna need
replacing
them in the
people.
computers no more.
Girl,
We're not gonna even be needed no more. We're not. So it's like,
Yeah,
why do you
we
need y'all? You
yep,
know?
it's a whole nother kingdom being created, right in front of our eyes. We are gonna be really literally at war with AI and and technology,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I already know, sis. I'm
Yep,
there with you. But it's
that's
so
the
many
part of the
people still sleep though. But that's a
Yeah,
whole
and you just have to pray. You just have to watch and pray, just like the Bible say, watch and pray. Watch and pray. Pray without ceasing. Get in the Bible and know the Lord for yourself because of the deception in the world now. You got to know the Lord for yourself. You have to know the word for yourself. Because anybody will tell you anything, and come with a sign and a wonder and a miracle to try to trick you because the devil have power too.
come on. Yeah.
The devil have power too, so you're gonna have
He
to know the
does.
word for yourself, and you're gonna have enough discernment in you for you to be able to distinguish a truth from a lie.
That's right. But it's so God, that's
So
a whole other topic. But yes, ooh, we girl, I get you. I understand you. I listen. I get it. I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly where you're coming from. But on this platform, we can't go that deep because the time that I did go that deep, they suspended me for 7 days.
yeah, we're just brushing on the surface a little bit. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, we're just
But,
brushing on the surface a
but
little
people
bit,
who
but
don't know, people who don't know,
oh yes,
they just
indeed, a lot
don't.
of people, waking up.
Yeah, yeah. And I hope and pray that people can stop listening to the mainstream media, the networks that put out the same information talking about this. Like there's like if you look at we're going into something totally different, but I have to say this. If you look at mainstream media, nobody really talks about the millions of people who have survived the 19. I know
Hmm.
plenty of people who have survived the 19 without the vacation.
Yeah, and then they have plenty of people who've had it with the vacation.
Hmm. A lot of people with the vacation are passing away.
Wow. Or have severe side effects.
Come on. But people don't want to hear that, but it is what it is. And, I'm not judging nobody for their choices and, the decisions that they make, but don't judge me for my decisions of me
That's
not
right.
wanting the vacation.
That's
Okay?
right.
Don't judge me. Judge your damn self, in the words of
Oh
comedian
Lord.
Mike Allen, period.
Amen.
Okay? And
Yeah,
that's
but
just how I feel about it.
you just have to use wisdom and common sense, you know,
Hmm. Yeah.
use wisdom and common sense and just use your own judgment in your own mind.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, but she just pray for her. I just encourage people to, you know, pray for her because she's in a very, Miss Price is in a very vulnerable position right now,
Very. Yes.
being isolated from everybody but his team. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So it is just, just pray for her and her family and just and that's it. Cause we on the outside, looking in, so it ain't much we could do but pray.
That's all we can do. Um,
Cause it's I ain't gonna say it's unfortunate, but it's just you have to watch the company you keep and properly vet people, because you're gonna have God sending you some people and then you're gonna have the devil sending you some people, but you have to have enough discernment in you to distinguish who is the sender,
yeah. 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 Hmm.
because everybody who you encounter don't have your best interest at heart.
Yeah. Even like with Kelly Price, like she just married this man not too long ago. Okay. And I we don't know. Look, the family don't even know this guy.
Girl, who you telling?
They don't know him. They don't know what he's capable of or whatever. There's been some information that's been leaked about him being an alleged stalker and a you know, he's been, a physical abuser of in his relationships or whatever the case. But it's just so, I don't know. And then her previous, husband was abusive. Am I correct? I believe that she,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
not the only one they say.
yeah. So she has a history of being in physically abusive relationships.
Hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, she was most definitely a target.
Mm-hmm.
She was most definitely a target, and you don't know how long he been studying her. I'm just saying for to know how what to do, what to do,
Right.
and it's
Yeah.
just, she in California now. Oh my God! So you don't know
Mm.
what all is transparent.
You
And
really don't.
one thing we know about Hollywood is it's connected. Everybody,
Yes, absolutely. And it's so
everybody
many.
under the same programming.
Yes, exactly. 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 Yep.
But I really, my phone, I have to charge my phone up, but I really appreciate you letting us come on here and have a dialogue with you and your followers. It's
Yes.
a blessing to be able to um have for an open conversation like this, because
Yes.
it's just showing us, how the world works and how people maneuver. And let me tell you something, girl, you can't trust nobody now.
You sure can. Oh, don't I know? Huh? Oh, I know, honey. Oh, I know. I have been betrayed so many times. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. I've been betrayed so many times. Not only on this platform, but in real life.
Oh, I could imagine. How old are you?
I'm 37.
Oh yeah, you done had a lot of experience. I
Oh, I have.
understand.
How old are
Yeah,
you?
I'm 41.
Okay. So we around the same age. Oh yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
We
So,
done seen some stuff. We done seen how people really operate. You
and you
know,
know what? And you know what? It's just human nature.
it really is because we're so imperfect.
It's just human nature. But that's why, as a human in a part of society, you just have to uh learn how to be a healthy part of society, and then learn how to maneuver with these different types of people. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You
That
got to
that
learn how to maneuver. You have to learn
hey,
how to maneuver with human nature. Is it?
absolutely, you're absolutely right. Hey, Psychology East, I didn't see you in here. Hey, everybody, welcome, welcome. If you are new here, please hit that subscribe button and hit the like button, please. Hit the like button and subscribe, okay? Yes, we are in trying and hard times right now. Make sure y'all stock up on y'all water and
Ooh.
canned goods and all kind of stuff. And because we might be going through a civil war pretty soon, we don't know. And
Oh,
also
what's your name, ma'am?
here for the tea. I'm not gonna tell my
Okay,
real
well, Miss
name,
Here for the T.
but
That's fine, Miss. Well, I'm gonna call you Miss T.
yeah, call me Miss T Boo. That'll work.
Miss T, you all the way woke.
Uh,
Yeah,
y'all better
yeah.
stock up and get y'all some weapons if you can.
Hmm.
Come on, somebody.
Man, Miss T, you own it, Miss T.
But I have to be very careful about what I say on this here platform, okay? Because there's what they call community guidelines.
Oh yeah. Oh, I
So,
already know. Guess what? I
yeah,
already know, baby, because what we just talking about, who we at war with? AI.
yes,
Oh, okay. I ain't
yes.
girl. What?
Community guidelines,
Yeah.
aka AI. Okay.
Look, exactly. That's what I'm saying. This ain't no free country.
No, girl, it's never been. It has never been. Come on.
Girl, this ain't no free country.
Mm-mm.
You better have freedom in your mind.
That's right. That's
Hmm.
right. That's why you have to specifically prepare. Listen, get your your firearms together, get your canned goods and your water and all of those things, because we don't
Your
know
vitamins, medicine, get have you a first
yeah,
aid
y'all know
kit.
vitamins and stuff. We got all the vitamins you could ever possibly think of around here. It is ridiculous. Yes, the war is with Black people from. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, y'all
And
gotta
your
get
first
to it.
aid kit and all that.
Everything. We
Because you
got.
don't know when another shutdown coming. I'm just saying.
It is. We really don't know. I'm thinking it might happen. This is my prediction. Either around Christmas or right after. After everybody spent all their Christmas money. So y'all be careful on how y'all spend y'all money around Christmas. Because
That's right.
you might want to chill out because we don't know what's gonna happen. So be careful about how you spend for the holidays, because that's how they get you. They get you to spend all your coins, and then you be stuck out looking crazy. And definitely keep some cash around you if you can.
Girl.
Something that I have to work on is keeping cash, because I never have cash or whatever. But eventually cash is gonna come obsolete, because I hear that they're about to start accepting Bitcoin and cryptocurrency at the movie theaters, at AMC theaters.
Miss T.
Come on, somebody.
I give it, Miss T, I give it 2 more years before the world is cashless.
Yes.
I give it 2 more years. You hear me? Okay.
Oh, I hear you.
Okay.
I hear
What
you.
you just said they about to start accepting Bitcoin at the movie theater. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Uh-huh.
Okay. That's just a start.
I think in a couple of months they're about to start accepting Bitcoin and cryptocurrency at the AMC theaters. That's what I just read a couple of days ago. So y'all prepare yourselves.
Yeah, because other countries are. I know India is totally cashless. And like other countries are moving away from cash. Period. Everything is digital. I know India for sure. India don't use cash at all. They have some kind of this special card, like it almost looks like a credit card, and they have this chip in it, and
I don't
they
like
scan
that.
it. Yeah, they have this. You scan the chip, and then they scan your iris, your eye iris. Yep, yep. They scan your eye and they scan your card. Yes,
That is
ma'am.
crazy. That is crazy.
So
Somebody
I
said
mean, it's
one Bitcoin is $55. Wow.
wow,
Wow. That is insane.
wow. You say no one really. Crystal say no one really carry cash now. Yeah, you're right, Crystal.
That's
You're right.
true.
But you got to
I don't have
have.
cash right now. I don't remember the last time I had cash. Like, I don't carry cash. I just use my
Yeah,
card.
Miss T, you got to carry. Matter of fact, don't put all your money in the bank.
That's what I'm saying. But then if they become cashless, what good is that doing then? How would we, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what? This is a whole nother. Let's get out of here. Listen, I need to play some music now because I'm stressed out now. I'm stressed.
Don't stress. Don't stress. Don't stress. You just take it one day at a time, but you are aware.
Oh my God. Yes, I'm definitely aware. I keep my eyes peeled, honey. I keep them peeled, and I love to pay attention to the details that the majority refuse to look at. That's why it's good to talk to people
Girl.
like yourself and everybody in the comments that have a different perspective and is not a part of the go along, get along gang, in the words of Kwame Brown. We look outside of what the mainstream media is telling us. We go deeper than what is presented to us. We don't just go for what the mainstream media say. We go deeper than that. We don't just go
Yeah.
like our
Yeah.
parents do. Am I correct? My
Yep.
parents, they believe everything CNN say. They believe everything Fox News say
Mm-mm.
about any and everything. And I'm like, Mama, no. Daddy, no. You gotta, you can't believe everything that they put out. They've been lying to us since the Panasonic happened.
Yeah.
Every week
But
it's a different thing. Does the
yeah.
vacation work or not?
Mm-mm.
Why am I getting a vacation if I can still spread the 19?
Hmm. And that in a way that is engineered, they have the nanotechnology. That stuff ain't no good, girl. That stuff is no good, and they gonna keep
Baby.
advancing it until it becomes that that implantation they want to do in your right hand or your forehead.
Girl, I know, I know. But
It's,
and we just gotta stay, like you said, prayed up and on the lookout and prepared to fight.
and you know what else?
What's up?
Miss T, detached from everything emotionally. I'm saying, like, how people, how society, how the machine working in society, everybody chasing a bag.
Mm-hmm.
You got to have this, you ain't this unless you have these nice cars and real estate and, all these stock and, name brand this, designer that. You got to detach emotionally from all that. You heard me? Because they going to pull a rug from under you one day and say you're going to have to make a choice. You heard me?
I know.
Yep.
I
Oh,
know.
yeah. And a lot of, they're going to have people who not going to be able to part ways with that. They're going to do it by any, they're going to say, okay, here go my hand, here go my forehead.
Oh yeah.
What else I'm going to do?
The Bible speaks about that. In Revelation, it says that when that happens, the implantation, it's not gonna be a sneaky thing. It's gonna be very upfront and just boom. Either you take it or you don't. It's not gonna be a secret when that actually happens. So people are going to willingly
Mm-hmm.
take that or not.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
we have to be, as believers, willing to say, you know what? I'm willing to lose all of this stuff because I believe in Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm. Or even lose your life. Because, the Bible talk about how people are going to be martyred for that. They are going to be decapitated
I
for that,
know.
So you got
Yeah.
to be willing to lose your life.
Yes. Absolutely. Yes.
So that's what I say. People, you're gonna either pick a side, you're gonna pick a side now or later, but you're gonna eventually, if you still living on this earth within the next 3 years, you're gonna have to pick a side.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And
You're gonna have to pick
that's
a side.
heartbreaking for me because I have children and I'm still responsible for their decision.
Hmm.
Do you see what I'm saying? So,
Oh yeah.
but at the end of the day, if the Bible is true, which I believe it is, we just gonna have to take that chance.
Oh yeah, but that means you got to make sure that you are in right standing with God. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what I'm saying. People, you're gonna be faced with a choice. Everybody, ain't no religion gonna matter in that time, but two. They're gonna have Jesus Christ or the Antichrist. You're gonna have to pick a side. You see what I'm saying? Because all the other religions, that's not gonna matter. It's gonna be two sides you're gonna have to choose from.
Right.
Jesus Christ or the Antichrist. It's
Right.
gonna be two sides. All that other stuff ain't gonna matter. All the different religious practice, spirituality, ain't none of that stuff gonna matter.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing gonna matter. It's gonna be two sides, Jesus Christ or the Antichrist. And that's
That's
the
it.
whole beast system, you know what I'm saying? What they forming now. They forming it now, So we just, you're gonna have to make sure that your faith is in right standing with God. You're gonna have to make sure that when you close your eyes and you go stand before a holy God, that's the true God that you believe in and that you confess that Jesus Christ came in the flesh. Because ain't nothing else gonna matter when the time comes.
That's right. You're right. I believe that 100%. Absolutely.
Girl, I really, I thank God for your platform, and how you allow us to come on here and have a dialogue with you. I'm just saying, just to open people's eyes and just let people see what's going on in the world.
Yes.
Everything that they see is not really what it is.
Mm-hmm. Facts. I mean, true. Like I don't always have the popular opinion, but I'm gonna always say my opinion, and you can agree to disagree or whatever it is, that's fine. But I have to stand up for what I believe in. I wouldn't be myself if I didn't, so it is what
Yeah,
it is. And
look,
I
I'm reading
appreciate
the
you as well for coming on here and, speaking your opinion and your thoughts and concerns. I appreciate people like you as well. So you are welcome anytime on this platform to speak how you feel.
Yes, ma'am, and I appreciate you. And I'm gonna give somebody else a chance to talk. Come on here and have a dialogue with you. Y'all just keep Kelly Price, in your prayers, and and it's well. I just say let God will be done, whatever it is, and whatever the outcome is. Let God will be done in the situation because it's out of our control. Only thing we could do is hope and pray for the best for her.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much.
All right, Miss T. Well, I'll be in. I'll chat with you later.
All right, love. Thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate you. You have a good
Thank
rest of the
you.
evening.
You too, honey.
Yes, thank you. So I will
Okay.
probably be getting off of here. I might come back later, but as of for now, I'm probably about to get off of here. We've been on for almost 3 hours. Let me see. Top three. Kelly, 10:30. Yes. Okay. So Kelly Price. Well, Nikki's supposed to be going live at 10:30. I don't know what time. I don't know if that's Pacific or whatever, but I don't know what time. What their time standard is or whatever, wherever she's doing that commentary. But apparently Kelly Price is supposed to go live with Nicci Gilbert at 10:30 tonight. Okay. So if that does happen, I might come back tonight. Okay, if I'm not too tired or whatever. Definitely thank you guys so much. My moderators, subscribers, new people, please hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed this live show today. Hit the like button as you go in or come out. I thank you and I appreciate you guys so much. You guys have no idea. This was such a great conversation. Let me see what else. So the ending results, we got 475 votes. Okay, the question was, is Kelly being a diva? 60% said no. 40% said yes. So I think majority of the people still think Kelly Price is not okay. That's what I'm getting from this poll. Kelly Price is not okay. People are still worried and concerned about Kelly Price and the well-being of her life. We still have not heard, the kids still have not heard from their mother. The only people that have heard from her as of yet that is kind of in her circle is Nicci Gilbert, which she did a show with on R&B Divas, but I don't believe they were as close as they tried to seem like they were, because the other night when she did that show on the Black News channel on YouTube, she did say, hold on, when the reporter asked her, when he was like, oh my God, so I know you and Kelly Price are really good friends and blah, blah, blah. She kind of was like, no, we not. She didn't say this, but she kind of was like, no, we're not good friends, but we have worked together in the past. So I don't know what's going on with that whole connection. Nicci Gilbert came out here and said she spoke to Kelly Price. We don't know if that was via text, but she did say she sounded well. These are her words. We don't know what's true. We don't know what's fake. At the end of the day, I will keep you guys updated as much as possible, as much as I can. Shout out to everybody that has come on and spoke. Shout out to everybody that has made comments in the comment section. Shout out to the Bushwatchers that's just listening in, honey. I appreciate you all. I love you guys so much. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you have not already. Until next time, thanks for being here for the tea. Bye, guys.
Calling, pick up the phone, pick up the phone.